Hello, everyone, and good evening. Welcome to episode 2 of Metrolina Monsters and Outgunned Superheroes actual play here on Looking for Mom. We have a new face joining us tonight. You might have recognized her from our Tuesday night game, Kayla/Aura. She'll be filling in for Christian Zemi, who is unable to join us tonight. But we'll get to her in just a moment, because what I'm going to do is do a quick recap on what happened last time we played with this group and remind you guys all that you gave birth, or you helped birth, a new supervillain into Metrolina. Unwittingly, but nonetheless, Archangel has been born. So you will start the game, the three of you who are here, with a condition called defeated. Out of the gate. All right. And hold on one second. I just have to get myself sorted here. I'm a little... There we go. I'll dive straight into it. So, Metrolina is glowing, quite literally, not only from the power lines and the lights streaming from the business and office windows across the skyline, but the people themselves. They call themselves bandies, those who wear the glow bands distributed by the Helios Dynamics PR group, as they form a living grid, feeding power into Metrolina through their emotions, through their joy and ecstasy, and their exuberant, glowing good looks. Everybody who wears them is ecstatic. Everyone who wears them seems to have leveled up their game. Not only are they glowing, but they seem healthier, happier, more vibrant. And the energy that they are giving off seems to be feeding into this grid. And somebody here knows why that is, but we'll get back to that in just a moment. As the city celebrates and revels in this new miracle distributed by Helios, high above in the night sky, a winged figure wreathed in flames streaks across the sky. The Archangel is loose. So given the events of what happened just 2 nights ago, or 2 days ago, we find Eliza. Where do we find Eliza? Now unemployed and wanted.
She's definitely kind of got this hoodie up, these very black rimmed sunglasses on, as she's kind of pushing a shopping cart through a general store, kind of looking at different hair dyes and kind of holding them up. It's like, I really don't want to be a brunette again. Ooh, black might be good. She kind of pulls those in. I think knowing that the cops are on her tail, she's going to refill her prescription one last time. She kind of looks down each side of the aisle to make sure no one's watching her, but no one really cares. She's pushing this cart full of different hair dyes and accessories as she moves over. She sheepishly... Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead.
She sheepishly pulls out her prescription for antipsychotics and slides it across the table towards the poor pharmacy technician. I'll just have my usual...
All right. As you slide this prescription across the table, Tori, I can't, sorry. What is your character's name? Real name, civilian name.
Me?
Yeah.
Zara.
Zara, 2 days ago, there was a company outing, a company team building experience up by the aqueduct source, by the reservoir.
I don't like that Archwis is laughing so much. I have so much fear.
You unfortunately could not attend because you are out sick. It just wasn't your thing. These company outings, not your vibe. So you stayed home that day, watched the news, watched TV, and you were surprised to see a picture of your best friend, Eliza, on film participating in the murder of a local legend, a hero, and proudly wearing his fedora, the fallen hero's fedora, as if it were some sort of prize.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Okay.
So since then, you have heard neither hide nor tail of where your best friend has gone to. Your co-workers are chatting up a storm. I can't believe he worked with a murderer. Who we didn't even know. She's always seeking attention. This is just another way for her to get that attention. Well, now she deserves what's coming to her.
Damn.
What would Zara do in this situation when you see your best friend now on FBI's 10 most wanted criminals?
Jesus Christ. You know what? She wouldn't have it any other way. I'm going to be honest. Like, if it was top 50, nah. It had to be top 10. Am I wrong? Oh, boy. She's probably thinking she should have went to the party. Possibly to prevent stuff happening. Yeah, I feel like she has probably tried to get in contact with you, but either you just didn't answer or you blocked my number. Like you just like cut ties.
I like to think that the phone is so old, this flip phone, it just does not get some of the newer messages. So maybe it did come through, but a lot of the emojis are just those empty blocks. And so Liza's looking at it like, what could Zara be telling me right now?
It's just the mad faith. Wowzers. Yeah, I think if I still have my job, I probably would try to defend her like she isn't like that, but then like kind of in the back of her mind is like Eliza is eccentric, but she's never gone this far, so is concerned that possibly had a psychotic break again, and so which leads to trying to like get in contact with her again.
Okay.
But I feel like she probably in a quick rage like punched one of her coworkers and but then talked her way sort of out of it, but it was definitely the last, like if anything else happened, like they're so
let's
desperate
see
for
how
baristas.
well you talked your way out of it, because I'm going to ask you to roll.
Oh boy. Sure. What should I roll? What shall I roll? Or you'll tell
if you're trying to talk your way out of getting fired, this will probably be a smooth and speech roll.
Cool. Smooth and speech. And I also have Silver Tongue feat to a free reroll to persuade would be a great.
There you go. That will come in handy just about now.
Yeah. 5.
Oh, okay. Those aren't showing up. Oh, you rolled them hidden. Can you please show your dice?
How did I do that?
I think you hit the hidden dice as opposed to... Okay, I see them now. You got 2 fireballs, a skull, spotlight, and a snake eye. So you got 1 basic success. You go ahead and make your free reroll.
Okay. I I don't see them on my. Hold on. I don't see them on the screen. Should I
So go ahead and just roll 3 dice then.
just 3 dice? Okay. And then I can refresh.
Yeah.
I don't know why that was hidden because I didn't. It's okay.
All right, so you got nothing there, so you lose the 1 basic on
Oh,
top of that.
I have 2.
Nothing. All right. So, as you try to plead your case after you deck one of your coworkers defending your best friend, the manager storms out without saying a word. He just puts a hand out. Your apron, Zara. And he points to the door.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think she'll do that, but will probably. Oh, she's so petty. I think she'll like hand in her apron, but portal hand into the espresso machine and pull out a part, and as she like goes away. Those things are expensive. That's like multiple thousands of dollars to repair.
And as you walk away, you hear one of the other baristas try to pour an espresso, and you just hear this loud clanking sound as the thing starts to shake and vibrate violently. Everyone starts to back away, and just as you step out the door, you hear a loud explosion from inside as the espresso machine breaks and bursts from the pressure. What is Soleil doing? What did Soleil do after the events of Pershing Plaza? How did she recover from that?
Yeah, that was a lot. And I'm sure there was a very annoying conversation about how we as media professionals are supposed to say, neutral in everything. And it's like people were literally bursting into glowy angel-y flames around me. I had to do something. So it was a very long argument. And it was very annoying, but Soleil doesn't let, really anyone sort of push her around. So she's at work, spinning music. Phones have been ringing off the hook, asking questions about it, I'm sure. But hey, it is what it is, and the police are handling it, so there's not really a whole lot I can do to talk about it right now, as it is an ongoing investigation. And then we'll continue to play music whenever people call in to ask about it.
One thing you did find out recently, though, is that there is no investigation. It would seem that the PR department of Helios Dynamics has done an amazing job of covering this up as some sort of fireworks spectacle. And it's all just hearsay.
Awesome. And those 6 to 20 people that burst into flames, their families aren't looking for them. No, none of that. That's a lot of hush money. That's a lot of hush money. Would you like to
investigate what happened to that?
Yes, I would. Like, so much.
As a journalist, I will allow you to make a roll here. I think this will be a focus and either know or detect or streetwise.
I'm going to go with no. So that'll give me 4. All right. I see a lot of people using clues. So I use the red ones. Oh no, not that.
I see it come up on the feed, but I'm not seeing it on mine.
I'm not seeing it either.
All right, so I'm gonna have to look with my glass. Oh, there it is. Hold on. No, I'm not.
No, that's
Okay.
I was trying to.
Okay, now I see it. I have to refresh my screen. I see 2 snake eyes, a fireball, and a star shield. Do you want to push that? You can re-roll 2 dice.
Not yet. I think I'm just gonna keep my little basic success for now. I will save my pushes for later when I want to do something bigger. Right now I'm just trying to get base knowledge information about those folks who have just gone missing since then.
All right. You do some preliminary investigation. You can't get the exact details of like what happened to each of those individuals, but there is a trend happening. There is, as you suspect, hush money likely involved, as the families of those involved don't want to speak to any press.
Nothing. It's just deep sigh. Continue.
While you cash in your prescription, you see the pharmacist look at your name, look at you.
Oh, that's I grabbed my sister's ID. You know how it is. You grab your purse and it's just they look so similar, but really that's not mine.
Of course, ma'am. And he walks behind
Before
the
he
pharmacy
can
glass.
walk behind the desk, she's gonna touch his hand, and she'd like to kind of use puppeteer to convince him. So, in her place, you kind of see that lavender watercolor begin to form, and her face begins to kind of shift a bit, and it looks not majorly different, but just little noticeable difference. Like her nose is a little bigger, her lips are smaller, her eyes are a little farther apart. And so she'd like to spend that power to just convince him that, hey, it's not her ID.
All right. You spend the power, and he pauses for a moment. He takes a closer look at him, then looks at you, and he looks over to a wall on one side, and you can see like there's a picture of you wearing the fedora. You kind of in freeze frame there. Oh no, of course. Just a very common name as Eliza. Just a second. I'll get your prescription short order.
Thank you. Oh,
I'll say
that's everywhere.
At this point in time, Faze, Azara, you call your friend Eliza, and Eliza, your phone starts to vibrate, and I don't know if you have a ringtone on this flip phone or not.
It is a very annoying pop song, so there's just like a very high-pitched voice that cries out, and so she looks around because it startles her before kind of flipping it over. And this is Eliza speaking. Who is this?
Who do you think it is?
Oh, thank God, Zara. I don't even know who calls this phone half the time. It's like a dinosaur.
Yeah, that's why I'm calling you on this one.
Oh, they have my photo everywhere, Zara. I don't even know where to go.
Why did you? I have so many questions, and yet, where are you?
So you know that old like family-owned store? I don't even know the name of it. Like Keith's. I'm like in the back talking to my supplier. He's getting me my stuff. But really, I'm not sure where to go from here. Like, I feel like it's a bad idea to go home.
It's a very bad idea to go home. Have you gone home yet?
I mean, I was thinking about it.
Okay, but you haven't gone since, from what I presume that I can see on the news, went on a rampage?
I mean, okay, so the rope guy hands me a hat, and I figured it'd be a little bit fun to put it on, and then it got caught in my hair, and then, wouldn't you know it, our coworkers are filming the whole spectacle, every bloody detail. So I'm not. Is it as bad as I'm thinking? Because I've seen bits and pieces.
I use the word rampage because that's what the news is using.
publicity's still good, even though it's bad?
Not okay. No. Not okay. So here's the thing. Like I would say this goes a little too far.
Yeah,
Wouldn't you think?
a little bit. Like the magician guy, he kind of exploded over the water a bit. We may have gone a little far.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But I don't know what you're doing. But if you could pick me up, I'd really appreciate it.
Well, I would love to pick you up, but
Yeah.
you don't know where you are. So you Keith's, there's like
Yeah.
2 of them.
It's the one without the potholes, the like actually good one where you can park.
Okay, now I know where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, Zara, you're going to head over to pick up your friend from the pharmacy.
Yes, I'll use my fancy schmancy power to do that. Yeah, as long as I
portal.
Yes. I will portal over there.
Okay.
I think she said that she's in the back, and I have been there before, so I kind of know where it. I know where in the back means.
Okay. So you portal over to pick up your friend, Aura. You were there at the events at the aqueduct.
You have no proof.
You've seen the news. Luckily, you are in your superhero outfit. Nobody knows who you are. So you carry on with your research. You've found a few things out about these bands. You've heard of a journalist who interviewed this so-called Archangel. What would you like to do at this point?
I would like to get a burner phone and attempt to reach out to the journalist. Look, okay, there's a reason Aura says if you're going to do murder, do it in a mask. Like sometimes it just happens.
That's her actual catchphrase.
Actually, my actual catchphrase is similar. It says, "Hey, I had to try."
No, jeez.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, you're not wrong. But yeah, so she's like, okay, so like the mask version of this is to be like a modern day deep throat. Go get a bird and contact the journalist.
All right. So you know that she is the host of a late night radio show, and this is her shift. It is in the evening. Soleil, your producer knocks on the window to your booth while the song is playing, and says, "You have a caller."
Okay.
I'll put her through. She's from the university, I think, and she patches you through.
I definitely got like the first voice modulator I could find on the internet. Like the very first one, just Googled like voice modulator.
Not the first thing that popped up.
Thing that pops up.
All right.
No patience.
The $3.
So you sound like Darth Vader? Or...
Yeah, I probably sound either like Darth Vader or like Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, jeez.
Incredible.
There's no in between, just one of the two.
All right. So
You should really cut open one of those band things and warn people about the hypodermic needle that's in them.
Oh, okay, caller. And what makes you so sure that that's something that's in there?
If you look at the electronics, it feeds into a receiver, a single receiver that's the biggest part of the band. A hypodermic needle, the one that I got and did not put on because who puts on an unknowable wearable device these days? Had a small little tank of nanobots. So my assumption is they're injecting nanobots and sending whatever they want to it. I don't know, maybe some sort of signals to steal energy to, I don't know, make like an archangel or something.
Okay, caller, you sound like a grown black man, but you talk like a 15-year-old girl. So I'm not entirely sure what's happening here. Maybe we should talk off the air?
Probably. Also, you should check your mail. You have a intact band for you to look at yourself if you'd like.
Yeah, okay, sure. And Soleil's just gonna flip a thing and just whatever is playing is just gonna keep playing. And okay, kid, who are you? Why do you know these things?
And I'm gonna name the tallest building in the city that's not related to the obviously evil megacorp, and be like, meet me at the top of midnight, and just hang up.
Midnight is in like 4 minutes.
Yeah,
That's not a problem for me.
technically it's not really a problem for me either. Oh, I'm just frustrated because these children, why am I surrounded by young people who don't know how to use their powers properly?
Oh, by the way, so that you also have seen the news and you know that one of your former associates, the one that you met that fateful night in Pershing Plaza, is now on the FBI's most wanted list.
Like, that's crazy that you made most wanted like just that fast. Like, that's an achievement. I'd send you a text to congratulate you if any of your phones still worked. So I'm gonna take off my headset. I'm just gonna pop my head into Lucy's room and just be like, this is wild. Keep the music playing. I'll be back when I can. I gotta go check this out. And I'm going to take the bracelet that I also didn't put on. So now I've just got 2 of these things, which is terrifying because I don't know what's gonna happen if they touch or whatever. I don't know if it's an antimatter situation, so I'm just gonna keep it wrapped up. Look, after everything I saw, I don't know, man. And then I'm just gonna pop
Lucy calls after you. Oh, I'm so late. Before you go, I mean, I like you. I think we're friends, right?
Yes,
We're
girl, what's
friends.
going on? Yes.
Well, you've been taking a lot of time off recently, and your interview at Pershing Plaza didn't quite go as well as planned. So the boss, he's thinking of putting me in your spot.
Okay. Well, I'm not taking time off right now.
You myself.
I am, in fact, going to go follow up on a lead. And the interview not going well was not at all my fault. The bitch turned into an angel.
I know. This wasn't my idea. I swear, but I just want to tell you as friends, you know?
Okay, no, I'm not upset with you. And it's fine. Quite frankly, you should have been sitting in the chair with me a while ago. But we'll talk about that when I get back. Because there is a young child who's real skittish who wants to meet on top of a building. So
are you gonna is that safe? Are you gonna be okay? That sounds kind of sus to me.
It's super sus.
Definitely sus.
It's super sus.
Especially but I'm very with all the stuff going on in this town right now. I sure it's safe.
Nothing is safe here, honey. You know that.
Okay, well, just call me then, okay? I just want to make sure you're okay when you get there.
Of course.
All right.
Real quick before I go, she's not wearing one of those bracelets, is she?
Oh, she sure is.
Oh, damn it, Lucy. Okay, we're gonna talk when I get back, okay?
Yeah, okay. And she gives you a
like
beaming smile that is literally beaming.
Oh my god. Lucy, baby. Okay. Fantastic. I'll be back in about 30. Just do a commercial free. I'll be right back.
All right. I got you.
I'm gonna go into the bathroom. I'm gonna turn off the lights, and I'm just gonna dip and portal through to the top of the building there.
Okay. I'm going to go back to Zara and Eliza. You portal to Keith's, and the pharmacist has come with a white paper bag and says, "Here you go, miss." Now,
Thank
do you need
you.
instructions on how to take these?
No. It's fine. How hard could it be? She looks around, just make sure no one's watching, and kind of puts it in her jacket as if it's an illicit substance.
I mean, for your sister. I mean,
Oh.
that's pretty potent stuff. I don't want anything bad. Oh, I see the glasses came on. I don't want anything. We'll make sure she reads the instruction pamphlet. I included there, okay? Because
Yeah, like she knows the drill. I just drop it off to her. But thank you so much.
yeah, I'm not technically allowed to do that sort of thing. So if you just
Oh, it'll stay between us. No worries.
okay, all right. Have yourself a pleasant evening.
Oh, you too. And as she says that, when he turns around, she grabs a few chapsticks off the little spin dial and just puts it in her pocket.
I'm gonna have you make a crime and dexterity check here.
Zara's just looking between this whole exchange.
So 3. So you know how those kind of have really chintzy bases? She kind of tries to grab it and it just shatters and just chapstick goes across the counter.
That thing is so flimsy. Let me fix that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Just go on.
Honestly,
Yeah,
now that they're
thank
all
you.
over the floor, it's actually easier to steal them.
Yeah, I'll like grab. There's like a couple on the ground. I'll grab one and like portal pocket it, and then the other one I'll put away. Because for some reason this is really important to her friend. So she's like, okay.
Okay, I am going to have to ask you to make a crime and dexterity check. You'll get 1 extra die, though, because of your power.
Crime and dexterity. Oh. Okay.
Oh, there we go. That's what I'm showing up. All right, so you have a critic. Oh my gosh, an extreme.
Why? Yeah, that feels right.
This is the important
All right.
thing to get an extreme on.
Do you want to push that roll?
It's the cherry Carmex for sure. That's the real hot stuff there. No, I see no need to push this. I'll be so
Okay, all right. Grab yourself a point of power for that amazing roll. And yeah, you grab however many rolls of chopstick you want.
I'll grab 4 total.
All right. So you get your friend and you portal back to your place.
Yeah, I think I will drag her to the bathroom and then we'll portal from there. Yeah, I think we'll portal back to like my bedroom.
Okay. All right. A moment in the blink of an eye, you're back in your room
Oh,
with a
thank you,
fistful of
Zara.
chopstick.
You're a godsend. As
You're
Eliza just kind
Stupid
of sits on the bed.
chapstick. Why did you do that? We were fine.
I
You
mean-
were fine.
I'm up on the FBI's most wanted. I doubt they care about shoplifting at this point, and I've always wanted to do it.
That's fair.
So
If you're
easy.
wanted for murder, I think again the Carmex swipe that will be nothing in court.
Yeah.
It's a fair point. Okay.
Mhm.
I see the vision.
Yeah. Ooh, cherry. But I've been thinking, Betty is the root of all of my problems. If she wouldn't have ascended, we wouldn't have had that stupid team building function, and that guy wouldn't have died. So really, Betty should be number 1 on that list.
So my beautiful best friend, So I've heard many a tale on the news.
Mhm.
Give me any sort of perspective on this.
Okay, so our boss was like, you need to attend a team building function. It's mandatory. And so we all went there, and everybody wanted me to catch Lucas. But really, like, who's gonna catch Lucas? He doesn't even serve well. So he fell. And then as I was minding my own business, mind you, this sludge monster ex-wife emerged from the aqueducts and decided to terrorize our gathering. And and then it got a little bit chaotic after that. I'm not gonna lie. So this woman jumped off her bike and just slammed into this thing. And Liza, in very much a disconnected sort of way, will tell about how Team Arcana came onto the scene and were fighting the sludge monster. And then some of the aftermath involved with Houdini and the strange substance he tried to recover. And then he was the worst, Zara. Like, he, like, second to Betty, honestly. Like, so full of himself.
That's
apparently
very
he
high.
did like children parties. I'm not sure. Prospero said he did, and I 100% believe it, just because
I saw the
how he
picture of
was.
him. I wouldn't want him at my party.
Exactly. Had like this. Oh, I still have the fedora. So he put on this fedora.
Oh,
and
it's
he
so
was
ugly.
like,
Why'd you put that
I'm
on?
getting Helios's property, and like we're like, nuh-uh. And then we all kind of did things, and it seemed to pile up on him quite a bit. I like held him in place, and maybe I shouldn't have, because he got hit with a rock, got punched. He also got hit with this really crazy spell. It was like purple flashing lights, and he kind of just fell out of the sky and hit the ground like a rock.
Okay. Spell?
Yeah, there are wizards. Also, heaven and hell are a thing. I don't know what to do with that information. And apparently there are multiple gods, so...
I mean, we did see an angel, so,
she's not an angel. She's a glorified chicken at the best.
I know. But it's so funny to torment you. Give me this moment, because I will not know any other piece after this.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, Betty, the angel.
As
it is really tacky.
Yeah. 100%.
As you guys are talking, your little flip phone starts to vibrate, and so does your smartphone, Zara, as a new thing starts blowing up the internet. Hashtag luminaries.
Mhm.
These are a bunch of fans of the Archangel, and they seem to be gathering someplace, calling all luminaries across Metrolina. Come and witness the glory of the Archangel.
Not
I'm
this.
going to switch.
Sorry.
I'm going to switch quickly back to Aura and Soleil / Gravistar, as both of you, in the blink of an eye, appear at the top of the second most tallest building in Metrolina, because the tallest is obviously Helios Tower. It is cool up here, and there's a slight breeze, and below you is a sea of city lights. And amongst that sea of city lights, you can physically see people wearing these bands glowing in the night as they make their way through the streets like little fireflies.
I think the second Aura hung up, they zoomed. So there's like a folding table on this roof with a disassembled band and a stack of like 3 folders that look like those lab folders you get where you put like people's charts and shit in them. Just sitting in one of the corners. And they're like very impatiently like waiting, like zoomed to another corner. Like they're like mid zooming around, just checking things out, like watching the sidewalks and stuff.
And how does Gravistar make her entrance?
Gravistar is gonna just grabs. She's been here for a minute, using the shadow to create her long hooded cloak, and just sort of watches this human zooming around everywhere, and then will do something that she doesn't normally do, but knows this is probably the only way to get this person to stop without her accidentally zooming off the building itself. And she's just going to take off her sunglasses. So all you see is like darkness and then glowing white eyes. And she will wait for this person to acknowledge her.
I mean, you're gonna be probably waiting a while. At this point, Aura's like, I don't do this. Me and the blade dude and wand guy just deal with shit. Why am I instructing people in what's going on?
Realizing that the energy is nervous energy and not you looking for me, that's when I will kind of step out and away from the shadow for you to see me. But I'm going to put my glasses back on.
Cool. And I zoom right in front of it like I was there the whole time as soon as I see you step out. I'm in full, like, super suit, mirrored helmet, everything. I'm like, okay, level of science literacy. Baseline, because I got some people who were real hard to explain to recently, so, like, are we talking, do I need to keep it, like, grade school? Can I get a little college? Can I get a little...
Okay, well, I do, in fact, have multiple degrees. However, the majority of them were, in fact, in communications and media. I do have a minor in environmental science, so we'll go with that.
I can work with that. Okay, so, and she gestures at, like, multiple disassembled bands on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, examining the circuitry, it's on a level similar to what you might find in something like a quantum mechanic equation. Most of the circuitry leads to...
I need you to pause for just 1 second. I know that's not really your thing.
You literally see her, like, fully pause, like you press the pause button.
Great. 2 things.
Mm-hmm.
I need a name.
Aura. That's all you're gonna get.
That's
I don't
fine.
know you.
Nope,
By
that's
the way,
fine.
Gravistar, you would have seen Aura in the footage of that murder of
Great,
Houdini.
Cool. 2, I am, despite the fact that I play house music on the radio, I am still a whole ass reporter. So I do have to ask permission. Is all of this on the record?
As long as I'm an anonymous source, sure.
Perfect. I'm gonna pull out my recorder. Like, these notes are just for me, but you're about to look. I'm assuming you're about to throw a bunch of stuff at me, and I'm not gonna remember it all.
She starts right back up at the top and gets through the quantum mechanic electronic
Cool.
explanation, and then it's like most of it is feeding, like 70-75% of it is feeding to a receiver. The other part of the circuitry is leading to a reservoir of nanobots, which has an exit of a hypodermic needle fit into the wearable. And my assumption at this point, and like you just hear like a whoosh like air, and all of the disassembled bands are gone into what looks like a Faraday bag at the end of the table, and one of the folders is open with a bunch of pictures and shit laid out, and it is that Archangel birth event that you're very familiar with. In fact, there's a grainy-ish security image of you there, along with Flame, one that still says question mark Victorian land, and one that says question mark cosplayer. Oh wait, I forgot. And it, like, corrects the Victorian land when marks it out as like courier question mark. Okay, so given the events of how things proceeded and our knowledge of demons through the seal of joke, which are like a whole other thing, but I can go in that in a second. It's one of these files over here. Okay. Your Archangel is using the receivers in people's bands and the nanomods in them to harvest some sort of energy and direct it towards her. It's where her supervillain powers come from, the mega charge. Boom! More people like her, more bands being worn, more dispersal of nanobots. The more energy she has, the more powerful she is. Don't ask me how to disable the nanobots. I have no idea, and I haven't found a willing subject to experiment on yet. But don't put it on, probably. And if it's on, I'm sorry. At least take it off, because then the receiver is not near the nanobots. Maybe you could smash the receiver. Haven't tested that out either. To be entirely frank, Silverblade and Prospero haven't really let me do much as far as seeing what destruction to the band does until we're in like some sort of demi-plane, so I don't like destroy the universe or some shit. I don't know.
Okay, yep, no, that makes perfect sense. So what happens? Is there a drainage point? Like if a person is completely drained of whatever it is they're taking from them, is it instant death? Is it, now they're in a coma? Like what's your theory?
Well, if we make a few assumptions here, right? If it's working on some sort of quantum mechanics principle, it's working at a level that's atomic to subatomic, and the interactions therefore probably kinetic energy between the cells. At a certain point, if you take enough of that energy away, the cells will probably just stop holding on to each other.
Oh, so we're talking like disintegrating level type of problem.
Theoretically, if my assumptions are correct. However, I'm not testing that on myself, and I don't suggest you test it on yourself or loved ones or anyone you care about or know and what to keep in your life. If you got some frenemies that you don't care if then probably test that on them. But yeah.
Okay. Cool.
On the plus side, the more people it's dispersed between, probably the lower bearing load on the individual, because there's more batteries to suck power from. However, that does mean an increased end load for Archangel and harder to take them down.
Okay, so that's where I was going next, was how do we is there like an antithesis to this? If we can push some bad blood towards these archangels, can we send them bad vibes so that they're weaker?
I don't know about bad vibes, but I do suggest 2 ways to combat this. The first, disrupting this receiving signal in some way. You would need probably very clear skies, very powerful antenna, and at least a very powerful quantum mechanic thing that's not been built yet. Second, and you feel another whoosh, and that file is gone, and another file is laid out, and this time it's about the dock and the seal of joke. So, congratulations, you get to find out demons are real! Yay! Okay, so, seal of joke. Helios wanted it, couldn't contain it, summoned a 12-foot demon lady that we had to beat up. Fedora dude was involved, tried to beat us up, couldn't beat us up. 24-ish guns pointed at us, didn't fire because I took out the mags, because you can't fire a gun if it doesn't have bullets.
This is true.
This energy signal, and following this energy signal, led us to have you watched the news?
Yes.
Okay, the sludge monster is the energy signal we followed, which led to that whole thing. Honestly, that Fedora dude that got murked totally deserved it. He was a mercenary working for Helios, and that was the second time he tried to kill us and take something that he really shouldn't have.
Okay.
But yes, so using the theory that if demons exist, then there are 2 possibilities. Either the Archangel, if they are truly using the energies to ascend to that status, is the antithesis of the demon. We could track an opposing energy to try and track them. Or if we take the assumption that they're diverging evolutions of the same base, demons on one side, angels on the other, we could look for a similar signature with minor differences to it to be able to track them a little bit. And also just for posterity's sake, because we're probably both on the Helios is a very evil company part at this point.
Yeah.
Which is again the third file is laid out with all the lab and experiments escaping and the dead lead researcher. This is also another thing they did very bad. And it released a dragon chimera thing we'll probably have to deal with at some point.
Cool. Can that just go to the demi-plane? Like, I feel like maybe we could just send it back where it came from?
I'm not super sure about demi-plane stuff. That's not me, that's Prospero. He doesn't know what movies are, so you'll probably have to like break down what we want for him.
Gotcha.
Chimera is an experiment, so it was made by Helios in this lab, along with all the other sentient mixed animals they did, which is so fucked up.
That sounds like it.
But we already have people trying to track down the escaped one, so.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then like whooshes and puts all the files in a stack and just kind of like slides it over to her.
I was gonna ask if there was a copy of all of this for
Tons
me.
of copy. Also, you will notice both in those files. You'll see in our Seal of Joke file a Jennifer Keefe mentioned, but if you try to look on their website, no longer exists. And the Rhea chick no longer exists or in any of their stuff, but she's in the Archangel file. We had an interesting phone call with the CEO. She was pretty much like, give us our property. Also, they're not employed here anymore. I don't know what that means.
What property?
We don't know. We asked them to clarify because it was like, there's four separate incidents because the sludge monster, they also wanted the amoeba that made the sludge monster that we had taken into custody. And then we were like, what property? Are you saying the Seal of Joke? Are you saying like the amoeba? Are you saying the experiments? What property? And no clarification. But that's going down at some point. No idea.
Okay. Why is it called the Seal of Joke?
Oh, it's okay. So, and zooms again and just pulls out the picture of this seal. You see like the ancient Korean jade seal. It is associated with a bunch of stuff. I don't know how deep into ancient Korean lore and things you want to get into.
Regrettably, it's my I don't even have a base of ancient Korean lore. Unfortunately, haven't really had the time to dive into that.
There's like a split second where she's not there and then she's there again with like a couple of books and just kind of like slides them across the table at you two.
Did you just steal these from the library?
No.
Okay.
See Metrolina Public Library on the cover.
Or the university cover.
Cool. Great. I am loving all of this. I think I have a test subject for you.
I'll have to ask if I'm allowed human test subjects. But sure, we can work something out. At the very least, we can maybe try and block the signal.
Great. I need you to come with me.
Can I just like... I'm not really comfortable with like portals.
Meet me at the studio.
Cool. And disappears.
Oh, I love that.
You beat me there just because I'm trying to like juggle all of the giant stack of information that you've just given me.
Beats you there, sees you there without the Faraday cage bag, disappears again and is back with the Faraday cage bag.
I didn't know I was supposed to bring that.
Probably shouldn't leave it. Just like I got it. No worries.
And then I will take you in and upstairs to Lucy.
Who's in your booth now. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna be mad about it. I said half an hour, so if it was longer than that, so be it.
All right. I'm gonna switch back to Faze and the Courier as you see this news of the luminaries gathering at a place called Club Euphoria.
Huh.
And
that's the place with the overly long line, right?
I mean, always.
Yeah.
Andrew, has this been? I assume this is like a next day or a few days later from our plaza.
It's been a week. Yeah.
Okay.
So I just had a thought. So, Rhea draws from everybody's happiness and kind of that general goodwill. What if we put like a downer on that? Would that like sap her at all?
Maybe.
Ooh.
I mean, instead of uppers, you do downers.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Do you still have that yearbook?
Which yearbook?
The one that we defaced that had Betty's face on it.
Oh,
She was on the
yes.
lacrosse team. Oh, perfect. And so what I would like to do is kind of, sometimes people leave a little bit of their psychic register on items. And sometimes their photos kind of retain that a bit. So I'd like to detect if Betty's around. And so it's got a short range. Like, it takes me a little bit. But I'd like to have this just in case. So when we get to the club, I definitely want to check to see if Betty's going to make an arrival at all.
All right. Do you guys head out to the club then?
Yes. I think after Eliza has made sure to dye her hair, changes out her contacts for red ones, and dyes her hair black. Okay, we're good. Nobody will know.
Yeah, no one will
Alright.
think that the red eyes are fake or anything.
I mean, it's shocking, so people will focus on that and not the face. It's foolproof.
but your eyes are on your face. I'm sure it'll be fine.
It's fine.
You make your way through the streets of Metrolina towards Club Euphoria. You can see a steady stream of people, enthusiasts, luminaires, you would presume, as they are all glowing and happy, laughing, excited about the party. Do you hear them wondering, is Archangel going to be there? Maybe we can ascend too. Wouldn't that be amazing to be an angel? And as you get closer and closer to Club Euphoria, you can already hear that bass like ripping through the concrete and the walls. The glasses are just already vibrating in the car windows. The car alarms are going off. And you see like moths drawn to a flame, a huge horde of luminaries descend upon Club Euphoria, similar to the event of Pershing Plaza, but probably 10 times more people.
Do they have to be so bright? They all say she's an angel. I'm starting to regret this, but it'll be fine once we're inside. We can rain on their parade. That's keeping me grounded.
Yeah, breathe in, breathe out.
All right. So, how should we get in?
I assume yes, but are the people going inside and are waiting in line? Do they all have the wristband on?
They're all glowing. You two are the only ones who are not glowing. And you see some people, like one young woman in particular, will approach you. Oh, you don't have a glow band. I got a couple of extra.
Oh, I think.
Oh my gosh, we left ours at home.
Yes.
That's
We
totally
gotta
fine.
go back.
Here. And you see not only her, but two other people start to join. When they hear you don't have your glow bands, they all pull some out of their pockets. Here.
Yeah.
Everybody deserves to glow, honey.
That's true. I appreciate the charity. I just don't know where those have been. And so I will it's so mean. I'll try to like pull Eliza away. And we'll try to like go around the corner.
You have to withdraw a little bit, maybe about a block or two away from this throng of people. And as you try to walk away, you realize you created kind of quite a stir as more and more individuals realize you're not glowing. And they kind of circle and they follow you for a little while. Come, take a band. Become a bandy. Hashtag bandy. Hashtag luminaires.
Hashtag.
Oh, that.
Yeah,
I will just so marketable. I hate it.
Oh, it's so catchy. I think FaZe wants to do the same thing as when she was cutting in line. Is to grab well, I feel like she's still holding on to Eliza's hand. And it's going to like a la the game Portal, like pop in, pop out, and back towards the club, and then hopefully if there's windows or something, because I don't know if she has been at Club Euphoria specifically, but if she can see where she's porting, then we can like get inside.
Yeah. It's this club, like many clubs don't actually have windows. It's basically just a almost like a warehouse type building, but you can hear the music coming from outside. There are bouncers there. And you can portal your way through the crowd. Go ahead and make a crime and stealth check for me, and you'll have one extra die because of your power.
And could I help out FaZe by just unbuckling some people's wristbands, just violently tugging at them, just so their glow doesn't stop, but it diminishes to kind of draw people's eyes towards different people in the crowd.
Sure. So you get 2 extra dice.
Okay. And you said crime and
Stealth.
Okay.
Yeah.
That I have more than one die. Sorry.
Okay.
So it's 6 and then 2 more. There we go.
All right. I just want to sort these out here. So we got.
It's a critical.
Oh
and a
my gosh! Is that an
2, 4,
extreme?
5.
Or no, it's a critical basic. Ah.
Okay, that's critical. Oh no, critical and a basic. Oh, here we go again.
They're unfortunately not rolling for me on the like screen after.
Oh, you might have to refresh your screen.
I did try that, but I will
Okay.
do it again.
So with a critical and a basic, go ahead and grab a PowerPoint for yourself.
Okay.
That extra success. And as you zip through the crowd and you kind of snap their bands as you go, you can hear some people like cry out in pain as they do that. Because you remember when Semi put it on, it was almost like tearing a layer of flesh off when he peeled it off eventually. And you hear that like ouch, what the hell? As you kind of zip through these crowds to the front door. That's as far as you can go. That's as far as you can see, FaZe. You might, if you time it right, as the door opens to let someone in, you might be able to see inside at that time if you want to time your last portal to get yourself into the club.
Yeah, I would love to try.
All right. Go ahead, make one more check for me, please. Same roll, crime and stealth.
Okay. And then would this be with the +2 or just +1?
This beats the +1.
Okay.
Ooh, hey.
Critical and a basic again. Wow. Okay. Do you want to push that?
I'm good.
You're good? All right. Critical and basic. Leave it at that. That is enough to get you in. Grab yourself another PowerPoint because you just need the critical capacities bouncers. And the two of you find yourselves in basically a rave. You see lasers and fog machines going, and DJs up there spinning away, and people are having an amazing time. And all of them are glowing. The level of dopamine in this place is off the charts.
Oh, that is bright.
It's like bumping.
I think Eliza will kind of try to peer above the heads of people just jumping around and about. Does it seem like there's a velveted rope, like a VIP area?
Yeah, there is. There's like, this is a 2-story type warehouse deal. There's the main floor where people are dancing. There's a second floor. It's more of a sitting area kind of thing going on.
Okay.
FaZe is gonna pull down her sunglasses, and put them on.
Alrighty. Ooh, this place is packed. Oh, this is gonna be good. I'm gonna take a look around. I'm gonna see if I can find the fire alarm system.
Ooh, okay, that's a good idea.
All right. While you're looking for the fire alarm system, I'm going to make you roll for that. But in one moment, I'm going to switch back to the station where Gravistar and Aura just arrive. You see Lucy in your booth, Gravistar, and she's glowing. And you can see her just not really paying attention. She's got some music playing, and she's looking at her phone. So, oh my god! She sees you come back. Are you back to your normal self? You're not wearing your Gravistar outfit?
Yeah, no, I'm back to me. I'm back to normal. It's fine. Or I'm just gonna have Aura stand just outside the door frame for the moment.
Okay. Oh my god, you're back. Just perfect timing. I gotta go. There's something happening. Archangel's supposed to show up. She gets up from the booth.
I don't know how to run this thing.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I can't miss this.
Is there more glowing than when I left?
Oh yeah.
You see Aura doing this, like,
Oh, okay. I realize you need to leave. You need to go somewhere. Why is this important to you? Like, she tried to kill me. Why is this important to you?
No. There's just a misunderstanding. It was just, fireworks. Maybe you got too close to the fireworks. I can't miss this. This is a chance of a lifetime.
To do what? If everyone who's a fan of hers is going, what makes you think she's going to see you in a crowd of hundreds of glowing people?
It's not about the individual. It's about our community. It's
your community. It's been a week.
You should come.
And who's going to run the show?
Oh, just put it on autoplay. It'll be fine.
And begrudgingly, Soleil's gonna nod. And it's gonna be really difficult due to the fact that they're both wearing sunglasses, but going to attempt to make eye contact with Aura and just be like, just nod.
As soon as she sees you looking at her, she's boom behind Lucio. Fire!
Can you make a brawn and fight for me, please?
I'm really good at that. Yes, I can in fact do that.
Uh-huh.
For some reason, they make speedsters good at this.
Oh
right,
my
that's a critical.
Yes, she's out. Minimally invasive damage if possible, and I'll catch her before she falls.
Yeah, you just karate chop her in the neck, and she's just like, and she falls limp in your arms.
It's so much easier to hit those pressure points when you move so fast.
Great, cool. This is my friend and my engineer. Her name is Lucy. Help her.
I'm gonna disappear for a second, have earmuffs, and just a paper bag. I'm gonna put earmuffs in a paper bag over Lucy, and then I'm gonna zoom so I'm right in front of you. Since you're in your normal, I'm assuming I also can see that you're in your normal.
Yes.
I'm gonna take my helmet off, and I'm gonna put it under one arm and put a hand on your shoulder and be like, I can vibrate your atoms so hard that there will be nothing left. So this stays a secret.
I don't even know your real name, child.
Actually, it would be Dr. Katerina Delway. Thank you very much. And I hope you like roller coasters. Grabs Lucy and grabs her and zooms off to the left.
Once we are no longer moving. Yeah, you know how you have a thing about portals? I've got a thing about being zapped across town at Mach 5.
I mean, a little less than Mach 5. I kind of have dialed in how not to give people severe whiplash anymore.
Mach 4.5.
Yeah. Right on the border, you get a little dizzy, your vision gets a little like dark ring, but then you can be where you're supposed to be.
Cool. Not a speedster. That's why I travel through shadows, but thank you.
I mean, you can't travel here if you didn't know we were coming here.
No, then you're I couldn't have stopped you anyway.
And is like somehow as you're talking to her, you realize she's back in her normal outfit with like the lab coat on. And Lucy's just like stretched out on a table, still with the paper bag and the earmuffs.
I'm not even going to question it. I've seen some wild stuff. I have my own superpowers. Don't even care. Not even surprised at this point. You do what you got to do to save my friend.
How attached to your friend are you?
Counter question. What is the likelihood of death?
I do not know. This is my first time removing it and getting rid of the receiving nanobots. That's why I asked.
I'm pretty attached to her. I don't in terms of like she is actually my friend, and I don't actually want to have to train a new engineer. Like personality styles clash with people you work with. So I would like to keep this one because she knows how I flow.
Okay, we'll start with attempting to remove the band, and you just see, like, you hear that same whooshing sound, and then she's just there spinning a scalpel between her fingers.
Yikes. Okay. But real quick, just give me just 1 second. And I'm just gonna lift one of the earmuffs off. Just, I'm doing this to help you. And then put it back on. Okay? Please don't kill her.
Yeah. Do you know how to spell chloroform?
How to spell it? Like, do you need it? Is it on a shelf?
So go down the hallway and take a left where you would take a right to come in here. And the biology lab's at the end of the hallway. Could you grab their chloroform jar?
Do I need a student ID to get in there?
Yeah, there's nobody here this time of night.
Okay.
I'm the only one insane.
Well, I didn't know if I needed to swipe into the lab with the chemicals in it.
Nah, they're way lackadaisy. They've actually gotten in trouble for it. They're way lackadaisy over there.
Cool.
There might be like one guy named Todd, but just like make some vague like drug delivery references, and he'll let you through.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. And then I'm just gonna shadow portal into like past all of the nonsense and just straight into the room. Or I guess as close to the room as I can get, seeing as I've never seen it before.
Okay. You make your way through these hallways looking for this room while Aura, do you attempt to remove the band?
Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of do it systematically. I'm gonna do it like you would a trauma patient, where instead of like trying to take the thing off of the injured area, you're instead going to cut the thing you're trying to take off so that it's easier to remove. So I'm gonna slice either side of the band that's on her wrist with this scalpel, and then just see if it like kind of comes off of it on its own, and if not, I'm gonna just like try and slide the scalpel between the band and her wrist, and just kind of like follow, like scraping the inside of the band as opposed to the skin, get it off. I want to first, if I have to do something like that to get it off, I want to do the side that does not have the needle, because I'm like, I want as much of this off before I have to deal with the needle part as possible.
Yeah, sure. The rest of the band seems just like rubberized plastic, so that part falls off easily enough. The only part that sticks to her is that contact area, where there is like a series of needles that's just kind of have been injecting.
I'm gonna like lean over to her and like lift the earmuffs a little bit. She's still locked out. I'm gonna be like, I am so sorry for this, and puts it back on. And she's just gonna like grab it and slowly start increasing the like tension of pulling it up and off, but is gonna try and go as straight as possible, because if there are needles involved, she doesn't want to like jerk it around. She doesn't want to like cause damage needlessly, so she's gonna try and just lift it straight off the way the needles went into it.
When you pull the contact portion of that band off her skin. You can just, there's resistance, obviously. And you can see like even the skin start to rise as the needles are just kind of clinging to this contact. And as you do so, you see Lucy just gasp all of a sudden. And the glow starts to flicker on her skin. Do you want to continue?
Yes, that's why she has the bag and the muffs.
All right. As you pull it off, Lucy sits up, eyes wide open, mouth agape, and she just screams. You hear this down the hall, Gravistar, as you make your way to the bed.
Wait, is this before I've gotten the chloroform?
Yeah.
Oh, that happened. I mean, of course it happened fast, but I wasn't expecting it to be that fast. I thought she was waiting for me to get back.
That was just to get you out of the lab because this is your friend you really like.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm booking it back to the room.
All right. You book it back to the room just in time to see Lucy sitting upright on this table, eyes wide open, mouth in a silent scream now. Her glowing pallor is completely gone and her skin starts to look ashen gray until she begins to disintegrate before your eyes.
Oh no.
I have a question.
Mhm.
The way I got my powers, right? Found a book that probably shouldn't have existed, recreated the thing that I probably really shouldn't have, got my powers, went away, came back, had super speed. With that plus the quantum mechanics bit, is there something I can connect in order to like help her maybe try and fight through this? Because my assumption is if we can keep the immediate disintegration from happening, even if she's in a coma, at least she has a chance of regaining whatever to come back.
I will most certainly let you roll for this. This is going to be, I think, a focus and no.
Hey, that's what I'm best at.
And because this is going to be a challenging thing, I'm going to make it at least an extreme success. You need to have at least 4 of a kind.
Since I'm using my knowledge of quantum mechanics and what I did to myself to get powers, would my PhD feat apply?
Yeah.
Okay,
definitely.
so I'd get a free reroll. It's always a good thing. Okay.
That's 1 basic from what I can see.
Yeah, 1 basic and a free roll. So I'm going to roll all 4 of those.
Oh, hey.
You got a critical.
Okay.
You got a critical. This is a time where you might want to go all in.
Yeah, I'm going to go all in because, like, I purposely got Gravistar out of the room because this is someone she cares about. And I was like, this probably isn't going to go well. Really wants to know how to save people in this case, so is going to go all in and re-roll. Okay.
Hey,
There you go.
And
let's go.
yep,
There you
okay.
go. Going all in. I'm going to give you a spotlight for this, not just a power, but a spotlight for saving Lucy. You can see her material form just start to lose that consistency. You can start to see her as she begins to disintegrate. You can see their skin start to slough off. And what do you do to save her?
I think for a moment you see Aura fully pause, like not even slightly vibrating. She's made a decision, and you just hear a bunch of whooshing sounds in the lab, and she has a bunch of electrodes all over places on Lucy's body, and a weird like homemade thing that she cobbled together from like shit tons of the quantum mechanics electronics in these bands, rubs them together, goes click, zoom.
That's the moment you walk in, Gravistar. And you see your friend Lucy no longer glowing, just kind of dazed and shocked, feeling all these electrodes over her. The remnants of that shock just still vibrating through her body. Where the hell am I?
Lucy?
Excuse me. Wham! I'm assuming she did take the bag off of her head yet and still had the earmuffs on. So she's like, "Where am I?" I'm like, "Oh, up here."
This gives me so much joy because now Gravis, like Eliza and I, are not on Gravistar's shit list anymore, or at least we're lower.
Hey, I just figured out how to
Tears
take
down.
hands off of people and bring them back alive.
I'm not
So
there. I don't know shit.
Can you make a fight and brawn check for me, please, just to see?
Yep.
I just want to make sure you get a clean shot off it. Poor Lucy.
I know, right?
You've now cracked her in the neck twice.
Gotta go on the other side.
I
And
love that
he
this is the
killed
point where
her.
she's just taking over for Gravistar. It's like,
Technically,
wow, everything's
in the
going my
face.
way.
Because I cleared and then she popped up and I was like, hiya! So technically it's in the face this time. That's a basic. I'm gonna give it to her. If it doesn't fully knock her out, like, I can zoom into my super suit and zoom her away. It's fine.
You're gonna stick with the basic?
Yeah, I'm not gonna push
Yeah, that's
it.
good enough. That's good enough. She's already hurt and reeling from the last time you knocked her out. So, yeah, she just falls right back onto the table.
Immediately zooms somewhere, has like one of those medical clipboards and like filling out a report like, holy shit, I did it.
I'm still standing in the doorway, mind you, just frozen and terrified. Is she still alive?
Yeah, because I saved her ass. Hell yeah. Woo! It just gives myself a high five.
Okay, I would love for you to keep her for observations and to make sure she doesn't put another one of those stupid bracelets on. But I'm
not
also
really that kind of doctor. Actually, I'm not any kind of doctor. I'm a PhD student in quantum mechanics and sociology.
yes, but you're also doing research, and research requires observation.
That's kind of what I am. But sure. I will need that chloroform though if she's gonna stay here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go get that yourself. I'm not leaving her with you again. And she's just gonna check to make sure that her nose isn't broken.
She has some shallow breathing going on, but she's gonna make it.
Okay, don't freak out. I'll be right back. Grabs Lucy, zooms off to the bio wing where I'm assuming there's actual medical like beds and shit. Puts her in, puts like a fake chart down there that's mostly empty. Make sure she has like whatever the code is for like 24 or 48 hour hold on the fake chart and strap her down and then zoom back. Yeah, she'll be perfectly fine. Probably, mostly.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna tell her when she wakes up. I'll have time to come up with a clever ruse, I'm assuming.
Sure. I mean, she'll be awake at least. That was brainwashed or disintegrated were really your options before. I actually have no idea what I did, but I can probably recreate it.
Okay. Well, there are millions of people in this city, so I don't think you can recreate it that many times.
No, but it did prove to me a couple of things that we might be able to large scale.
Okay. Okay, great. Yeah.
See, not everything is terrible. It's pretty good.
And I'll say, at this point, the two of you noticed there's a bit of a commotion outside, and you can tell by the lights at this time of night that it is more of these individuals, these bandies or luminaires, and you can see them migrating someplace. almost like euphoric zombies just making their way through these streets towards some place.
This is not bother them. Just constant glowing.
I mean, in all honesty, they're kind of already a little bit of zombies with the whole social media influencer thing. So, not really a huge leap to be like, hey, I have superpowers, follow me, I'm an angel.
Yeah, also that. Okay, so angels and demons are real. There's various gods. All of that sounds incredibly taxing.
Silverblade has a demonic ex-wife.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna unpack that later. I guess my thought is that before all of this, when I thought of angels, I thought of beings that were like protectors of people, and there's a lot of us, and most of us are morons. So I wouldn't want that job of protecting a mortal because they're idiots.
I hate to break it to you, but like 99.99999% of our human lore on things like demons, angels, fae, curses, ghosts, aliens, extra dimensional beings, multiple planes, multiple multiverses, and magic. A lot of stuff is just wrong.
Yeah, I'm figuring that out. So what do they want?
I mean, I'm assuming in this case specifically, Rhea, aka Archangel, wants to be worshipped like a god and has put herself in that position.
Okay, but what about the other ones?
They're probably falling into that worshiper status. I'm gonna be real. Something I've learned as a TA in classes, right, is that if someone cannot think for themselves, they're going to do that. If they cannot think and feel like they're part of something, they're super gonna do that.
Ew.
Yeah, it's gross. But again, we've kind of conditioned everyone into that with the whole influencer social media thing. Like you don't feel validated unless you get someone in your comments being like, "Oh, great job," or you get a bunch of likes, or you get a bunch of followers. It's kind of like that IRL right now. I think IRL's not gonna ask me. So pretty sure like that's what's going on to the followers situation. I mean, to be completely fair, it happens on different scales throughout history. I mean, at certain points, we believe certain rulers to be literal embodiments of deities. So...
Yeah. Look, yeah. No, I'm versed enough in human history, at least, to know that something like this was absolutely possible, but it doesn't make me less saddened by it.
Zooms away, comes back with like a paper bag, but like in the form of like, do you need to breathe on this kind of...
While the two of you are debating sociology, I am going to switch back to Club Euphoria, where we find the courier and Faze amongst a throng of euphoric luminaires. You are the only two people in this building not glowing, and you're gaining attraction.
I think Eliza's gonna look at kind of the serving trays for drinks and kind of just hold out her hand and kind of pull that into her hand as if she's part of the staff. It's degrading, and you could see that in her eyes as she kind of winces. She's like, "Oh, would you like a? I don't know, like maybe like, would you like a drink?"
Can you make a smooth and style check for me, please?
All right.
And you were also looking for a fire alarm, right? So
Yes.
I'll let you make another roll for that.
So yeah, there's a little flourish to it. So like as it kind of whips across the counter, it kind of zigzags through a few of the drinks before getting in Eliza's hand. She kind of does a spin and puts it in front of the people watching.
All right, you got an audience. They're clapping. They're loving this with 2 criticals. Give yourself a PowerPoint, and I will allow you to carry over a basic to your focus, and I'll say detect to see if you can find a fire alarm.
All right. So I kind of gaze past a few of the people who are watching the show just to see past, because now they're not jumping in my way. And
You have three basics. That's a critical. Plus the basics. So give yourself another PowerPoint. You are on a roll tonight. And yeah, just beyond a gaggle of people dancing away, you see a little red pull in case of emergency.
bingo. Zara, the fire alarm is in that back corner near the restroom. I'm gonna go see if I can find sugar or salt or something to gum up the sprinkler heads.
Wait, why are you gumming it up?
Cause, well, here, hold this, honey. And she hands the tray to someone. Essentially, water comes down, people get wet. That's all here and there. But that sludge monster got me thinking. Is if the water's all icky and gross and sticky, you feel horrible. Like you just don't want to be there, and it really digs at you. So I'm thinking if we put something else in the water, that might be the key to getting everybody a little less bright.
I love the energy.
Hmm.
How are you going to do that?
I mean, that's true. I mean, the sprinkler heads are somewhere around here. We just throw it on top and just rain it down. Okay, I see the holes in the plan, but
Again, love the thought, the thought cloud that you're doing.
Yeah.
Mood board, inspo. Yes.
I guess if they were terrified, would that make them less happy?
Here's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You can spin a yarn. I can
Mhm.
spin a couple yarns.
Yeah.
What if we just say, spread it around? Oh, I hear that the Archangel doesn't really want you to ascend and wants this other person to.
Oh.
So a little, so some negativity.
Ooh, some juicy discord. I like that. I like that a lot. Ooh.
And then the fire alarm being a backup plan, because I do.
Okay.
I do like it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna mingle about. Who do you think we should pick out? The probably that one with the freckles. I think he's got braces.
Yeah,
Chicky ascend?
start with the easy targets. Yeah, and build your way up.
Okay. All right. Well, meet back up here in an hour.
Yeah, if it takes that long.
All right. I think Eliza will then start milling through the crowd. She has her eyes on the VIP area, but she'll begin kind of whispering to people. It's like, did you hear? The Archangels picked someone to ascend. Oh my God.
And it's not you.
And it's not you.
Yeah, like she puts her arm around the person, pats him. It's like, I'm sorry, it's not you. You were the runner-up, like the second one, but they really wanted to go with that girl over there, But if something were to happen to her, guess who would be ascending? Just think about it. All right.
DYL.
Go ahead and make it smooth, and I'll let you choose between flirt, speech, and style.
Ooh, I will do smooth and flirt, because I will be able to use heartbreaker. So she kind of gives a bright wide smile, though her red eyes kind of glimmering a bit. And I will re-roll those two for free.
Cool. Critical on the basic. So far. Oh, critical on the basic. Gonna stand, or are you gonna go all in?
I'm going to push it, because honestly, I want them to 100% believe what I'm selling them.
Okay, just a reminder, if you do not get something better, you lose everything. All right.
Yeah, totally good.
This has never gone wrong ever.
I think it's because she's not glowing as she's saying this. Like, She's like, oh yeah, you could, like, honestly, I have the 411. Betty told me herself. I mean, Rhea. Oh God.
You see this person, this young man, red hair, freckles, braces, look at you and say, I'm okay. If she picked her, then she's the worthy one. As long, I mean, we're all family here. We're all here to uplift one another. And if it's her time to ascend, I'm happy for her. And what's wrong? Where's your band?
Honey. That's a really nice sentiment, but I really need you to change that. And she'll grab his wrist. I'll use puppeteer, and so you kind of see a lavender outline. So where the courier was standing is kind of the facsimile of Rhea, and so it's almost like a divine message from her. It says, "Oh, my follower, you're so good, but you really need to inform everyone else about their upcoming ascension. Make sure you pick and choose. You're my prophet. You have the biggest responsibility of this whole place. Now go forth, my child. Spread the love. Hashtag we are the power." And Eliza will let go of his wrist.
All right. Do you spend a PowerPoint for that?
Yes.
All right. You can see the man, the young man, as when this apparition of Archangel appears, he just falls on his knees. And looks up at her, like just awe and glory in his eyes. And when she calls him his prophet, you can visibly see him crying. Oh, man, I'm a prophet. I'm a prophet of the Archangel. And he and he gets up, and you can see the people around him just kind of rush him and say, "Oh, I'm so happy for you. You're a prophet. Prophet." And there's this little throng of people as you kind of make your way.
As that throng forms, I want to walk over to probably somebody who's gazing from a distance with jealousy, and I want to do the same thing to them.
All right, I'm gonna make you roll to see if you can find anyone with that look in their eye. This would be like a focus and detect.
Alrighty.
Or focus or streetwise or detect, one of those two.
Probably focus and detect. So kind of you see that lavender aura kind of go around her head, and she's kind of just feeling the surface thoughts of everyone involved. It's giving her a migraine, to say the least, but she's just looking for that one bead that isn't happiness that's coming from this group.
Ooh, an extreme.
Ooh.
You want to push?
Don't you dare, Andrew.
I really do, because honestly,
no, stop, slap.
He has a sickness. I
gotta.
I know you're used to the last Tuesday game where whenever we pushed it was fine, but I have a feeling that's not always true.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
No,
honestly, I want to find the lowest person on the totem pole.
Look, extreme successes are a lot, you know?
But impossible. Think about it.
You could get even a jackpot here.
Ooh.
Remember when your first roll in Outgunned Adventure and you pushed it all the way and we all fell off of an ice cliff?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I still think it'd be phenomenal. So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to push.
I'm gonna murder you.
100%. That is perfectly fine.
All right, here we go.
Ooh.
Oh my god!
Impossible.
No fucking. This is how startup gambling works. Like this is how the gambling bug starts.
All right, one away from a jackpot. That's amazing. All right, so describe to me this individual that you find.
So in a sense, it's kind of similar to what Eliza was feeling when it was flickering. So she looks into the crowd, and it's probably one of the people she snapped the wristband on. So they're kind of trying to pull it back on, and it's just not coming on. And it's not that they don't feel the way they do about Rhea. It's just that the band isn't working, and it's just causing that hiccup. So the more they're looking at the people surrounding this person, they're getting brighter. The darker they're becoming. And Eliza just picks up on that and just beelines it for them.
All right, and this individual, say it is a another young man, dark hair, kind of a like longish black hair as well. And he's kind of like a young Keanu Reeves like looking guy, as he's fiddling with his.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's broken.
oh, let me take a look at that. I do know of a few things that could maybe help with that.
You're not. Is yours broken too?
Oh, yeah, but there's a quick fix. My friend showed me, and she'll pull out that cherry chapstick. And so while he's not looking at, she's kind of looking it down his wrist. She'll kind of push that in, and like she'll extend the chapstick to the maximum, and use that kind of like a glue stick to hold the band in place, make it look like it's fixed. And then she'll grab his wrist and use puppeteer, so he'll also see Rhea descend. She's like, okay, I'm sorry to be a downer, but there looks like there's a false prophet walking around telling people they're ascending. And I saw that you were the person who was the most devout follower. Your wristband broke and you still worship me. Hashtag trust, hashtag resilience. So what I need you to do is weed out this false prophet, gather my flock together, and make sure this false prophet is kicked out of here. Hashtag we are the power. And Eliza will tap his wrist and step back.
I forgot to mention you can gain a power from that impossible roll. Plus, I'll give you a spotlight for this devious plan of yours. As he witnesses Rhea give him instructions to take down that false prophet. And you can see him just kind of get up and just kind of pick himself up, push his chest out, just kind of, yeah, there's no false prophet for the Archangel. And he's just kind of, he's a bit on a scrawny side, but he'll make his way over to the others, and you can just see him get into a bit of a shoving match. And as they do that, you can see that glow changing from this beautiful golden aura to something red. There's this hint of red kind of breaking into their aura now, as this shoving match takes root. In the meantime, FaZe, what are you up to?
The mosh pit that is formed in the middle of yeah, I think she'll take the tray from whatever random person that Eliza gave to, and is also kind of not doing a false prophet situation. Does not have that capacity, but very classic, like high school girls a la Mean Girls, of just like spreading like, oh, I heard that person, like point kind of the very much like, oh, this person told me that you're not bright enough, you're not illuminated enough to ascend, and then this other person, like to another person, just be like, Rhea, I have a cousin who works at, or an uncle who works at Helios Dynamics, and said that Rhea like hates people wearing yellow, or or very comparatively very low tier.
I will let you make a roll here, smooth and either streetwise or speech, as you try to spread lies and mistrust amongst these.
Something that I'm
partners.
good at. I'll do smooth and streetwise, and I also have the lying feat.
All right.
So that's with a free reroll.
Okay.
That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah. I've used this system before, I promise you. I did do this 2 weeks ago. It's 5 dice.
Okay. You got a basic success.
Okay. I also realized in the middle of this, I took off hardware acceleration off of Chrome, which is probably why I didn't see it for a hot minute. Okay. Free reroll. Okay.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
come on. Oh no. Oh no. All right. So you lose your basic success. So with no successes, as you spread these lies and misinformation across these people, they look at you. They look at some of them are just kind of like dancing, bopping away as they're taking in the music and the vibes. And when you approach them, they look at you up and down. You're not glowing. You're not glowing. What's wrong?
I'll pull out my flashlight. See?
Girl, that's not. Get your glow on, girl. And they'll pull out a little. One of them will pull out a little band. Here.
Again, I don't take charity. And she'll try to walk away.
Says, what is your problem? Don't you want to be one of the flock? Don't you want to ascend?
See, here's the thing, babe. I'm not a sheep like you are.
When you start getting confrontational with this individual, you can start seeing others kind of surround you. And there is almost this level of toxic positivity as they try and persuade you. But girl, look at us. We are literally glowing. We're filled with joy and the life and the love of the Archangel. Join us. And they almost say in unison, almost chanting now, join us. Join us. Join. And you can see across the room the glow, the golden glow of the people. Kind of, there's a red spot now, and it seems to be growing.
I don't know. I think red's in style right now, and we'll point that way rather than yellow.
As you point, there is a sudden eruption, like fireworks up on stage by the DJ. And you can feel it before you see it, a heat that pushes itself across this room. And immediately the crowd goes wild. That moment, that splash of red in the crowd flickers a little bit between red and gold for a brief moment. And you see burning its way through the roof of this building, dripping like with molten fire, the Archangel descend, wings extended in full glory, and she is beautiful. I'm going to switch back to our friends, Aura and Gravistar, back in the lab. You still see, by now, most of the people have left the university. The streets are empty, strangely empty, where they were once, not too long ago, filled with these luminaires. Apparently they've made their way someplace.
You see her like look between the table that previously had Lucy on it and currently has like the things she cobbled together, and outside and back and outside. And she gives like a heavy sigh and she like vibrates for a second and she's back in gear. You gotta go deal with that shit.
Yeah, we do. Oh God, we're gonna get fired. Okay, I gotta stop my work real quick. Make sure that there's still music playing. Say something on my microphone, and I will join you at that building. So don't go inside without me.
Suddenly has a messenger bag very stuffed full of like the cobbled together things she did to save Lucy. And it's gone.
All right, you make your way to the club, and you make your way back to the studio, Garisar.
Yeah, I just gotta, like I said, I gotta make sure that we still have jobs tomorrow.
If there is a tomorrow.
Yeah, if there is in fact a tomorrow, I gotta make sure we still have jobs because Lucy and I have very expensive apartments. So I just go check on the equipment, make sure everything is still running smoothly. That there is still music playing. When whatever the song is that's playing ends or like is close to the end, because you know they never let anything finish on the radio anyway. I'll hop back on and just be like, "All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed that very lengthy dance hour. We just wanted to give you a little something special tonight, as it seems like there is something special happening tonight. I would just say for all of my dark spots, enjoy the music at home. Stay where it's safe. Let the bright spots enjoy the night tonight. It'll be ours again soon.
Very nice. I love that. Give yourself. I'm going to give you a spotlight for that little message that you send out to the good folks of Metrolina. And then you make your way over to Club Euphoria.
Yeah, I will go back over there after I put on probably whatever my favorite playlist is at the moment. So it's probably going to be like a lot of like old school, Chicago, like OG house music.
All right.
So yeah, just very fun stuff for folks to listen to. That's at least 90 minutes long, and hopefully whatever it is I'm about to do won't take that long.
All right.
Put on repeat.
Yeah, and I still have to come up with a reason as to why Lucy isn't at work. But I'll do that after I'm done with whatever's happening in this building. So I'm gonna step out of probably from around the corner, because there's not a lot of windows on this building, so I don't have to worry about the bright lights glowing outside of any windows, destroying shadows. At least not while I'm outside.
Right.
I don't want to go in there. It's gonna be so bright. It's gonna be so bright, and I don't normally have to fight my opposite. I'm usually dealing with, basic monsters and like purse snatchers, not literal angels. And I'm sitting here wondering to myself, how bad would it be to just hook up, figuratively speaking, with a demon to increase my darkness abilities so we can take this down. It's like, are they gonna want my soul for this? When I gotta ask Aura more questions later.
I am going to ask you to roll something here. I'm going to ask you to roll a smooth and awareness.
Oh. The base. Let's see, smooth. That's not a lot. That's fine.
And I'll give you one extra die.
Thank you. Oh my god. Wait, nope.
That's a basic.
Okay.
It is a
there you
basic.
go.
Okay.
Do you want to push it?
I think I have to.
All right.
Okay. It's being weird on my end, so I'm just going to roll 2 more and hope for the best.
All right. You want Ooh, okay, so you lose the basic.
I did lose the basic, yeah.
Okay, so
No, it's fine.
when you had that just a brief thought, well, maybe I should hook up with a demon, maybe boost my powers. There is just a sudden rush, like, yeah, that is an excellent idea. That would most certainly make you so much more powerful.
Just gonna ruminate on that. I'm gonna mull that over. I'm gonna figure out how to make that happen. But also, I realized that I was told that everything I know about mythological and supernatural creatures was wrong, but I like my soul exactly where it is. So I'd like to keep it. So that is definitely a good idea, but a better idea is figuring out how to get out of a contract.
All right. So, as Aura and Gravistar descend upon Club Euphoria, you can hear the music reverberating through the walls here. How would you like to enter this building?
I don't think Aura has stopped moving. Like, as soon as she got to the club before Gravistar, she, like, zoomed the outside several times to see where the entrances were. and just kept doing that until someone opened the door and then like zoomed in to like get a layout and then zoomed back out and just kept going around the outside until Gravistar finally showed
I
up.
very specifically said go in there without me.
And technically, I didn't stop, so was I really ever there? And then like zooms as soon as she sees Gravistar, and Gravistar is like having this look, I'm assuming, while debating should I bang a demon.
Hey, no, that is not what I said.
Just hanging out, like chill beside her, and it's just like, you think about the demons, aren't you?
I am thinking about the fact that my ability is shadow, and I am walking into a room with people who are literally glowing.
I'm gonna be real, you're probably better off with someone from the negative plane, rather than a demon.
This is a conversation we need to have tomorrow. There are a lot of people in here who are probably going to die if we don't go inside this building.
I mean, they might die if we go in the building. We don't know. It's in one of those weird Schrodinger's cat situations until we go in.
This is true. This is in fact a Schrodinger's cat situation.
As you two are talking about metaphysical quandaries, you see streaking across the sky what looks to be a fireball aimed directly at this building. And it stops above it, and you see there the form, briefly, just for a second, of a fiery angel before it descends straight down into the building.
I mean, this was probably going to happen. Your power is shadow, right?
Yes.
Okay, be right back. And I'm gonna zoom back into the building. And I know there's gonna be a ton of glowing people. It's gonna be really bright. But anything that's not people and light, I want to take out.
Okay. Like just light fixtures and stuff, right?
Yeah, just to make little pools of darkness. Because if we're about to battle an angel, I need the other person that's battling with me to be able to do something.
All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to
As I see her descend into the building, my only thought is she owes me 10 grand.
Yes.
All right. So here we go. What do you guys want to do? I'm going to give you guys the first thing. Aura, you're going in there to shatter the lights. Courier and FaZe, you are in there witnessing the angel descend.
Will you allow me to use foresight to use read your opponent? Because I know Rhea likes to make an entrance, but I don't want her disrupting the beautiful chaos we've started with her fans. So I know that there's probably going to be. She kind of leans up against the side of the railing, and kind of her eyes take on that lavender hue as she sees different possibilities. But she would like to put up a barrier so that wind doesn't disrupt the people fighting, so that we can keep that red aura building.
Okay. All right. With that foresight, do you make the roll and then you choose? I describe what happens if you.
So for foresight, it's once per session. You can predict the outcome of an action. So you take the action, but then you have the ability to rewind it. But for read your opponent, it's when an enemy uses a special action in combat, you can spend an amount of power equal to the level of the action to stop them before it can go through. So I was thinking with my last power, kind of just stopping that wind gust from hitting people.
Okay. All right. So this power that you're, what is it called again?
Foresight.
Foresight.
Mm-hmm.
Was it foresight? Okay. It's against an opponent's special abilities.
Mm-hmm.
So in combat, for example, I have to spend like a point, 2 points, or 3 points to trigger something special. This isn't one of those.
Oh,
if you want to, I will allow you to use it in this at this time, but this isn't even her big guns.
Final form.
Yeah, I think I'll double down on that because I'm curious to see what this red energy is. So definitely kind of, even though fixtures and things are disappearing at a rate that is very alarming to me. Like she goes to reach for a speaker to put it in the way of this shockwave and it's just gone. It's like, okay, maybe the other speaker, where are they going? And so instead she'll bend up the wood planks of the stage just enough so that the wind wave just goes up and above them to the VIP lounge.
Okay. All right. So you spend a PowerPoint to do this, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. So you see floorboards just kind of raise up, and it not only diverts this blast of heat, it also blocks their view of the angel descending. So they're not aware of what's going on. They continue the shoving match, and the red begins to grow around them. They seem a little bit oblivious to the roar of people around them, that something else is happening right now. So you've managed to protect this little pool of anger. All right. FaZe, what about you? What do you want to do?
Is there a way that I can aid the courier with that endeavor? So possibly like add more boards, or I don't know, make a one of the lights like fall down, or something along those lines.
What kind of power do you have to do this?
I could like if I'm not in any danger, I can teleport anywhere. Like if I'm not under duress. So I don't think we're under duress / combat just yet. So possibly maybe get up onto like the catwalk or the rafters.
Sure.
And do some shenanigans up there.
Okay, what do you want to do while you're up there?
This is dumb, but can I... This is so silly. Can I, like... I assume there's like a DJ table set situation, and then there's like the lighting people. Can I get control of the lighting stage and make all the lights red?
Awesome. This is going to be, I'm going to say a focus and no, or a crime. A focus or crime and no.
Okay. I'll do crime and no.
All right.
Okay. Yep. Don't think this is going to go over well.
4 days, not bad. Oh no successes.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right.
She doesn't really know what to do, so this tracks.
You're up there, fiddling with the lights, trying to these big spotlights that are kind of zipping around. Or on there's some sort of control that kind of controls these lights as they sweep across the crowd in time with the music that the DJ is playing. And you're busy trying to figure out how to change them from like blue or green to red. I'm going to say, as you do this, these lights are hot. They are darn hot. And as you try and figure this out, you end up scalding yourself as you try and readjust them or reconfigure them. You're going to take 2 points of grit. As a result of that attempt, and none of the lights can be changed, unfortunately. Actually, no. I will say you do manage to start to change them. Because you took the 2 points of damage, you do manage to figure out how to start flipping them to red. You find the switch, but it's going to take you this whole action to get that string of lights that the DJ controls to flip to red, to switch to red.
Okay.
But it will cost you the 2 points of grit. All right, and Gravistar, how do you want to make your entrance?
Knowing that Rhea is in there and just descending upon everyone, I am going to, and not knowing really where I can enter, because Like it's Club Euphoria. Like that's not real like rave music. It's like poppy rave, which is I mean it's fine, but so I think I went there once with high expectations and was so disappointed. So I think maybe I can remember a little bit of the layout, but not a ton. And if the door is only opening for people with bracelets, cloak is on, because I don't want to use work this time. So I'm just going in there in full superhero mode. I don't want to. You know what? Actually, I do. I would just like to. Does the door swing open, or does it like open out, or does it open in?
Opens out.
It opens out. Okay, so yeah. If it had opened in, I was just gonna kick it in, but it opens out. So that's against physics, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna knock on the door. And is there just like a dude at the door?
There's actually a couple bouncers on either side of this door, and they too are glowing.
That's interesting. You know she's here, right? I just saw her from over there.
You're talking to them, right? And so
Uh-huh.
you see one of the bouncers say, I know. And it says, it looks at you, you realize it's you're like pitch black. And says,
Mhm.
do you want a band?
I've got one, and I just pull out one of the ones that I've had already. I've got one, but I don't want to talk about me. I want to talk about you. Why aren't you inside? Don't you want to see her?
Yeah, but someone's got to watch the door here, make sure everybody who gets in there has a band. I mean, you're more than welcome to join the party, and maybe we'll come and join you, but sorry, you got to have a band to get in.
Just yeah, okay. That's fine. And I'm so terribly sorry. And I'm going to take one of my what does a doorway look like? I guess my question is where are the lights on the door?
So there'd be like a couple lights on the other side, like almost like little mini spotlights, like, but that's really all there is. Otherwise,
That's
this
fine.
place looks pretty.
I am going to utilize their own shadows against them and just shove them through the wall through their own shadows.
Okay. What do you want to roll for that?
That's a good question.
I think your skill would probably be fight or force.
Yeah. Let's
And
do
your
fight and
raw nerves or crime would work here.
can I do streetwise? Because I don't want to hurt these guys, but I need them away from here, so I'd like to send them to the big fountain in the park.
All right.
Not
All right,
in
so
the fountain, but like next to it. So just far enough away from the building to where I
right.
can.
So crime and streetwise? Or
Yeah.
brawn and streetwise?
I was gonna do fight and streetwise.
No, those are two skills. So you have to pick
That
one
is two
attribute, one
skills.
skill. Yeah.
So yeah, then brawn and streetwise.
All right. Go ahead.
That'll give me 2, 3, 4. Come
All right. Basic.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna push. Why not? We out here. Ugh.
More fireballs, you lose the basic. So as you step forward to push these individuals into shadow, and basically teleport them out of your way, they kind of react quite quickly for something that you weren't expecting, and the glowing nature of their bodies. Their shadows aren't quite dark enough or well formed enough for them to slip completely through these shadows. So what's going to happen is I need you to make a reaction roll as they try and resist. So this is going to be a brawn, and I'm going to say brawn and force.
It's not as good.
Basic.
Okay.
Push that.
No. Every time I push, I just lose things, so I'm good. I just need
Alright.
them to not grapple me.
Right, so what happens is, as you push them into their shadows, they resist a bit. It takes a little bit more effort to get them into their shadows, and as they do so, one of them kind of wrenches at your arm, kind of twisting it, almost dislocating it for a brief second. You're going to take 2 points of grit damage just before these guys get into the shadows.
Yeah, well, that's to his own peril, because now he does end up in the fountain. You can't do that when I'm concentrating. And now your socks are wet. So enjoy that.
Honestly, the worst.
Yeah.
100%.
Joke's
All right.
on you. He was wearing Crocs.
Oh, God.
I like to think they're like golden and just have Rhea's logo emblazoned on the side.
Little razor poking out of the holes.
Yeah,
Ugh.
exactly. Love that. All right, so and you make your way now.
Yeah,
to
once
this
they're
unguarded
gone, I'm
entrance.
just gonna open the door and step inside. Is Rhea in there when I walk in the
When you open the doors, it's as if you open the doors to heaven itself. It is so bright in here. You're almost blinded briefly by the luminosity of this place. And at the far end of this building is the Archangel. It is now the Archangel's turn to move. This crowd is ecstatic, except for this little pocket of anger that the courier has seeded. I'm going to have those of you who are close in the crowd. That would be Gravistar, Aura, Phase, and yeah, just the three of you actually. I'm going to have you make a brawn and force reaction roll for me, please, as this crowd kind of surges
I'm up at
around
the
you.
top.
Oh, you're up on top. So just sorry, Aura and Gravistar, brawn and force. Ooh, critical. Nice. And nothing. All right. So, Gravistar, as you open the doors and you're blinded briefly by this light, you are grabbed and pulled into this crowd as it pushes forward. You're pulled into the crowd further and further into it. People are not even paying attention to what they're doing. They're just, you're kind of surfing this wave into the heart of this mob. You lose your footing and you start to get trampled, and you're going to lose 3 more points of grit as this crowd surges over you and becomes more of a mosh pit than anything else right now. Phase, up in the rafters, as you look down on this descending angel, I'm going to have you make a brawn and endure reaction roll.
Okay. And we're technically, I know you said turns, but we're not in combat, correct?
You are in combat.
We are? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I have free reaction rolls in combat, so that's why I asked. Brawn and endure, correct?
Brawn and endure.
Okay.
Oh, nothing.
I'd like to use my free reroll.
No, you have to have at least a basic success to get a free reroll. So what happens here is I will let you roll one more die because I'll consider you have partial cover up there in the catwalk. So go ahead and roll one more die, please.
Okay.
It has to be at least a fireball, shield, skull, or spotlight. No. Okay. You are going to lose 6 points of grit
Yeah.
as she descends and her full glory radiates out across the crowd. And this full glory to you is an immense blast of heat and flame. And despite the fact that you're up in the catwalk, it reaches all the way up there, and you are blinded and scorched from this damage. Courier.
Are those conditions?
No, that's not a condition. You are just six, unless you hit your bad box already.
That is my bad box.
Then you are hurt.
How did people feel about that like party magician Houdini? Did they like him or did they hate him?
For you, Courier,
Yes.
you can see as she descends her flawless complexion, beautiful piercing blue eyes, her golden waves of hair just kind of like floating in the air. She's wreathed in this halo of flame that doesn't make her look terrifying. It makes her look powerful. And she looks across this crowd and sees you. And she says,
I think the courier's face would just scrunch up as if she's just eating a sour lemon.
as her voice echoes across this vast dance floor, now filled with the cries of ecstasy of her worshippers. There's no other word for it. Eliza. As her words ring across this room, I'm going to have you make a reaction roll of nerves and leadership.
Some leadership. Okay. That'll be 4. And I'm going to push that because I'm not going to have Betty show me up in front of this crowd.
Okay. All right. You want to go all in?
You know what? Yeah, what the hell?
You know what?
Oh no.
So thinking to herself that this is a good idea, she pulls out the fedora of Houdini and puts that on her head as she kind of begins to walk up on stage. Oh, Rhea, it's so nice to see you. And then I think in the moments before she gets fully on stage, she's going to tap one person, and I'd like to use the spotlight to channel as much anger as people felt towards murder fedora hat girl into him, and kind of have that sprinkle through the crowd to kind of foster that red circle a little bit more.
Okay. I'll let you do that on your action.
But sorry about
in
that.
this particular moment, as she calls out your name, I'm going to ask you to take another condition, like a fool.
Oh,
100%,
worst
100%,
one.
just red in the face.
And you're also going to take 6 points of grit as her words seem to echo through your psyche. And you feel her pity, her scorn, and she makes you feel like the smallest ant.
I think Eliza has
Can we all
flashbacks to
hear-
high school and like those moments where like all of a sudden her books were gone and just found in the drinking fountain, or like sometimes during gym her just backpack was missing, and just all that like negative thoughts that she had suppressed and put in a nice little compartment is just opening up, and she hates it.
All right.
Did
yeah,
we all hear? Okay, yeah.
You all saw her point out Eliza, and she called it like Eliza. Repent.
Row Scoob.
I think that's the first. Oh,
Go ahead.
I think she gets like the fear of God in her for a second, and then she kind of shakes her head. It's like, Betty's not God. Like, as if she was thinking to herself, man, like, oh man, I shouldn't have stole that chapstick, shouldn't have killed that guy. And it's like, no, everybody's watching. Keep a lid on it for now.
All right. What do you guys like to do now? You are in the crowd. You're up in the catwalk. You are singled out. There is a angry mob of red glowing folks not too far from you, Courier, and you have the angel radiating heat and scorn.
Okay, so instead of using, I'm going to drawing from Rhea that heat, that scorn, just that pure anger, and you kind of see this thin magenta line connect from Rhea to me, and I'll put my hand on the people jostling about. So my nails chip a bit as I try to put it on their jacket, but I want to put as much of that hatred for me as possible into them. So like, I don't know how that'll go, but I'm going to walk towards the stage and hope I don't get killed on the way there. But that's essentially what she's doing. So all those just that image that Rhea sees of Eliza walking up, patting that person on the back, and just that scorn, as just feeling this person that she's touching and just trying to push that into them to get that banned.
Okay. So if you want to just do like one or two people, that's going to cost you one. If you want to get a mob of people and spread that redness, it's going to cost you two.
Okay. Could I use a spotlight for this?
Do you want to use a spotlight for the pace of power? Yeah, I'll allow that. The spotlight is like 6 power, so yeah.
So
describe what it looks like.
So as she's kind of walking up towards Rhea, she's placing her hands on each person, and it's very much what Rhea had seen of Eliza during high school. This kind of frumpy, kind of brown, mousy-haired girl running around the hallway, just this hatred building and building around this person. It's like, why did she get better grades? So, certain ideas like that are filtering in, and just like, oh yeah, she deserves this punishment. She needs this punishment. And then thinking back to the plaza of like, she touched me. She tried to get me to do different things, like send people away during my moment of ascension, trying to fool me. And so as she's touching each person, that red is spreading from person to person, and that hatred is directed directly at Eliza.
Beautiful. So flip a coin, see if you get that spotlight back.
Alright.
And I'll just, yes, you do. Nice. Oh yeah, this
It
again.
begins.
All right. And as this like river of red just seems to follow you as you make your way through this crowd, you notice something else. You notice that in her aura, as she stands before you now, you can see streaks of red intermixed with the gold in her own flames.
Mm.
Kind of drawing on her. Oh, sorry, good.
Go ahead.
Kind of drawing on her surface thoughts. Is this a good thing or a bad thing that's happening right now? That red. Is she worried about it, or is she ecstatic that that's happening?
Just drawing on her surface thoughts, immediately you feel a rising anger.
Eliza regrets her life choices, but still continues up on stage.
All right, who wants to go next?
Does it look like Gravistar is going to continue to get trampled?
Gravstar can get to her feet. We'll see what she wants to do afterwards, but yeah, she's safe-ish.
So basically what happened was once I got on the ground and I realized it was taking longer than I wanted to get up, I put a barrier on top of myself and when I stood, I basically use it as if I was like standing up under a table and pushed all of those people off of me. So now there's a couple of people on their ass, and I've still got that like barrier that's like me sized behind me. And what I want to do is I kind of want to extend it out, almost like blinders that you would put on a horse, so that people can't touch me, but I can still see what's going on. So the front is open, but I'm covered on 3 sides.
Nice. All right. Excellent. So you'll have automatic successes on your reaction rolls, as this is considered going to be full cover. And that's going to be your action to put this barrier up. But you'll have -1 on any action that you take.
That's fair.
-1 or more. Okay. All right. How about you, Aura? You see your friend Gravistar get up off the ground.
Okay. So Archangel is literal flames and heat and not just like metaphysical flames and heat.
It would seem that way, yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna take a playbook page that was not activated and used, but instead of looking for the fire alarm, I'm instead just going to go for the pipe so they can't turn it off. I'm gonna knock off every sprinkler head I can get to.
All right. So you've not only knocked out the lights, you were going to knock out all the sprinkler heads.
Yeah, I just want water pouring down over everything.
All right, excellent. So now this place is filled with water, and as it hits the Archangel, you can see like steam just hissing off of her, and there's soon like this fog starting to roll off of her. It seems to dampen her flames a little bit, but not enough to extinguish them.
Just wanted a little lower, and also get the crowd as electrically conductive as possible.
How would you like to do that?
Those are
That's
words.
with water. They're down.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm not
all right,
gonna do
all right.
anything till next time, but they're thoroughly water everywhere.
Okay. All right. And how about you, FaZe?
Those are words in a very specific order. Yep. Harrowing. Yeah, can I Oh. Is there so the pipes are going, like, are they just like kind of continuously going at this point?
Yeah, with the fire, with the sprinkler heads broken off, there's just pouring water everywhere.
Okay. Can I possibly like make the pipes like bent, or like, you know, the ones that look a little rusty, you know, they don't, the house inspector, you know, they don't do these things in clubs, you know, you pay them off, what have you. Anything that looks structural, not as structurally sound, she would like to to sabotage that, and kind of aid, because she's seeing the water plan, she's seeing the red plan happen. She's really badly hurt right now, so I think she's going to go a little more on the defensive side rather than anything else.
Okay. So you want to, with finding these pipes or whatnot, you want to, what is your intention?
I would like to aid in the water plan, which is also a phrase. So yeah, any yeah, I'll like yeah, she'll pull dumb. She'll pull out her flashlight and start like banging against some of the rusty pipes to just kind of make them a little less structurally sound.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have. Is this power of yours? Do you have telekinesis or?
No.
No. Okay. So how do you want to do this then? Like
I'm just-
physically, just going.
Yep.
All right. So go ahead and make a roll for me. This is going to be a brawn and force roll.
Uh-huh.
All right. Not having
Yeah.
much luck. So the rest of you will look up and see Phase. First of all, messing with the lights. All the lights are now red. It's casting this strange reddish golden hue over this dance floor now with this fog rolling off the archangel. It's kind of creating this weird lighting, strobing effect almost. In the next moment, you see Faye trying to break one of these pipes down, pull it down, maybe position it a little better, and she's just kind of hang there for a second, just wrenching as hard as she can. It takes her a little while before she can pull this thing down. What happens though? You eventually manage to get it down there, but you also see a number of security personnel have now made their way up onto the catwalk. And they're running down the catwalk, glowing bright gold as they approach you. It will be their turn now.
Okay.
I need Phase. I need you to make another brawn and fight reaction roll to see if you can get them off you as they try and grapple you.
Okay. It doesn't make a difference, but I do have a free reroll. In theory.
All right, that's a basic. Ooh, and a critical.
Ooh, let's go.
All right, the critical success. You managed to fend them off. Managed to get the pipe between you and them as they come and rush you. They're unable to get a good hold on you. You're safe this round. Grab a star. You are in total cover with your barrier up as you continue to push forward. You're automatically going to succeed on any reaction roll. What you will notice though is this crowd, this wave of red just kind of running alongside you as you see the courier approaching the stage, kind of parallel to you as you push forward. You're like a plow, just pushing through this crowd. And as you do so, you notice more and more people, their glow turning from golden to red. And that vibe of this place went from one of ecstatic partying to now more like a punk mosh pit as people start crashing against one another and more in anger and frustration than anything. Or as you are zipping around, breaking all the sprinklers, breaking all the lights, you catch the attention of the Archangel. And for a brief moment, she sees this blur of motion just kind of whizzing around the room. And she casts like a fan of flames across the ceiling where the sprinklers are. They trying to catch you in that. So I'm going to need you to make a nerves and stunt check for me, please, to see if you can dodge that fan of flames. Oh, critical. Nice. Oh, I think you're muted.
I almost feel like when that happens with bad guys, like in her head, that little commercial clip of like the old man and the waiter with the like fishing pole and the dollar is like, doesn't be quicker than that. What plays every time.
All right, the critical is good, but the Archangel does 2 criticals worth of damage, so you're going to still lose 3 points of grit instead of the 6. Courier, as you move forward, this angry mob surrounding you now, as this you're kind of caught in the middle of this mosh pit of your own making. I am going to have you roll a brawn and force check to see if you can make your way through this crowd.
All right. Could I?
No, that seems like a really good way to get trampled. I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna say, can I kind of shimmy my way through it? I was like, no, that's a good way to get trampled. Yeah, forcing my way through is the way to go.
Crowd surf.
Actually, not a well. No, they actually will probably pull me under.
Yeah.
Would they?
It's a mosh pit now. It's no longer a vibes
Yeah.
that you want to. Sure.
She thinks about it for a half second, but seeing that people are kind of tearing at each other and thrashing about, she's like, okay, not
Yeah,
gonna
there's
try that.
A lot of elbows and knees flying around right now.
Dream crushed.
One fourth, so she has 3. So it doesn't
All
work.
right.
So I think in that hesitation where she just doesn't know what to do, it's like, well, do I crowd surf? Do I push past? She's just getting jostled. Her nose gets hit a bit. She's like, ow, what the hell?
You're only going to lose 3 points of grit for this one, though. Are you
So
past
that
your bad
Yes.
box?
Yep, I'm past.
So
my
you are
bad.
now hurt. You are hurt. And just so you guys are aware what that defeated condition means to you, that counts as another condition, by the way.
Oh, so one more.
Yeah, so defeated means that you'll be at -1 to all your rolls to withstand pain or fear, and any rolls that you are going to try to use to encourage others to persevere. All right.
Oh.
So that might come up very soon. It is now back to you. Archangel stands at the front of this crowd of now angrier and angrier looking people, red flames kind of licking past her golden ones. Her eyes, what once a clear blue, are now obtaining like a more reddish flame to them. And her smile filled with mercy and love now turns into a bit of a sneer.
Well, seeing it as the water pipes are bursting and me and Zara had talked about that, I think this is probably part of FaZe's plan. I really hope she's out there, and I'm going to pull Rhea towards me. Like, Rhea, let's let bygones, and she'll throw her fedora, be bygones, and I'll use my spotlight to pull her towards me, and some water kind of begins to pool up in order to make it look like a fake embrace, so I don't get scorched alive by being that close to Rhea. But I'd like to hold her in place near me as if we're reconciling, which should build up more anger from Rhea and hopefully through the crowd as well.
Okay, so you spend that spotlight. Go ahead and flip a coin to see if you get it back.
All right.
Of course you do. And you are pulling this creature, this beautiful, almost terrifyingly beautiful creature towards you through the air. Wings not even flapping, just kind of like soaring towards you.
Well, Rhea, bring it in. We can just forget everything happened and just be two besties. Just saying that, I can feel this Rhea's rage. Like, I don't even have to have my psychic link, but it can feel her just screaming with rage as kind of like the force, the telekinesis is kind of cracking a bit of the concrete just to hold her in place.
And as you do that, she's now all red. The flames, there's no gold. And it's like, as you pull it forward in this fashion, all her flames turn from golden to red, and it's like there's a red wave that emanates from her back into the crowd as the entire crowd is now red, and they're no longer joyful and happy and partying. They are angry, and there are fights breaking out everywhere.
I know no one can hear me, but we don't have the power set for this. We have to leave.
Or Ravistar, FaZe, what would you guys like to do?
How much water at this point is on the ground? Is this sprinkler system has just been pouring water?
It's there's a good like half inch covering the entire surface. Everyone's drenched and angry.
Okay. So here's what I want to do. and you can tell me A, how long this is gonna take, B, how much power you want from me, etc. or what roll. So I am going to lay out the nodes that I had cobbled together to save Lucy throughout the room in a way to like electricity conducts itself in a way that's known, right? Through the path of least resistance. So I'm trying to essentially just make the path of least resistance be the crowd itself, to get as many of these bands and people as possible with one go, and hopefully enough power to short circuit the receivers, not disintegrate them. It's the theory.
Uh-huh.
And maybe hopefully not kill them from like, I don't know, like a heart attack. I really hope no one in the crowd has like a pacemaker. I had no time to take medical history. So because if we can get enough of this crowd gone, my hope is Archangel's power level goes down enough that I can punch an angel in the face.
All right.
My
So
hope.
this is going.
Cool. Am I gonna get hit with this? Because I am, in fact, in the crowd.
There
Yeah,
is
you
a
will.
non-zero chance.
Yeah, you will be making a reaction roll.
Cool. Great.
All right. So you're going to need to spend 2 power to get the entire crowd.
I'll do it. That's everything I have from the successes earlier. So.
All right. That will effectively render you powerless.
Yep.
Uh,
I'll do it.
okay. So, meaning you no longer have your super speed, all that good stuff.
I'm still in my mask. It's fine.
Okay. So, you send this electro current through the water with the devices you brought back from the lab. You can see sparks and people jolted as if they've been tased as this current rushes through the crowd. I need Gravistar to make a brawn and endure check for me, please. Ouch. You're going to take 3 points of grit, Gravistar, as you're shocked as well. Are you still up? Did you fill all your grit?
I'm at my bad box.
You're at your bad box? Okay, so you are hurt now. But the effect that you wanted to achieve, Aura, seems to be working. As you can see little sparks start to be generated off these wristbands that they're wearing. You can see the lights, the glow that these people had, first gold and now red, seems to flicker and wane. And as that flickers and wanes, the entire crowd, it's like a set of Christmas lights blinking off and on across this crowd in this weird foggy haze, and the strobe lights kind of beaming from the top. And the same effect seems to be happening to Archangel. You can see her lights start to flicker, and a look of panic and concern cross her face. Gravistar and FaZe, what would you guys like to do?
Seeing that, FaZe is gonna go live on her phone and is going to, as she does with the beginning of every video, did you miss me, fans? Which is a catchphrase. And is going to put on I guess like a performance of sorts of like the Archangel, look at her, she's not powerful, she's false, look, her power's waning, what is she? A bitch. But like what Like, we can't believe in this. Kind of stuff.
All right. Can you make a...
And I would love to use a spotlight for this.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and flip a coin to see if you get your spotlight back. See if you have some of the courier's luck. Of course you do. All right. You get to keep that spotlight.
Okay.
And as your message goes out, you can see some of the phones on the crowd kind of go off as you're going live. So apparently some of your followers are in this crowd too. And they pick up their phones. Some of them that are not angry, consumed by rage, or pain, or being shocked.
There's a lot.
They look at their phone. They look up, look around because they can recognize the lights. They know you're in here someplace, and there are security guards like trying to catch you behind this pipe. They look up at the rafters and they see you in the catwalk, and they look at the stage and they see the Archangel. That flame start to flicker and almost like being shed off of her as the combination of the water coming down and the flickering lights of the crowd. Gravistar, what would you like to do?
Okay, so Eliza is attempting to hug this angel. Zara's going live, and Aura is zipping around trying to make it darker in here for me, but she also just electrocuted me. I am hurt. I am annoyed, but my main focus is making sure that Eliza doesn't die. And I'm not positive what the plan is here. So I'm just gonna keep moving. Oh, God, I do not want Rhea to see me at all. Or at least I don't want her attention on me, not yet. God, what do I want to do? Okay. I am. How big is this space?
Like a warehouse.
Okay, so floor to ceiling.
A good 50 feet up. No, sorry, not 50. I'll say 30 feet up.
30 feet. That's too big. I feel like I'm too hurt to do that. I'm going to drop my barriers. I'm going to go incorporeal, and I'm going to rush to Eliza. And since she can't see me and I don't know what's happening, you're just going to get a very low motherly voice in your ear. What do you think you're doing? And I'm going to step back.
Trust in the process.
All right. So you're kind of just hovering incorporeally behind.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to get scorched again.
All right.
I've been getting zapped. I've gotten trampled. I'm not getting hit again. I'm so over this. I'm so over her. You still owe me 10 grand.
Real.
You can see it is now the Archangel's turn, and you can see there is real panic on her face, intermixed with the rage and anger. You can see her face twisted in confusion, rage, anger. What used to be a flawless, beautiful picture of an angel is that's now this twisted form of hate. She looks around this room and these flickering lights. You clearly understand now this is where she's drawing her power from. She realizes they are dimming and they will soon be gone. A lot of them already are out. She's going to use her special action here, her tier 3 special action. And draw in whatever remaining power is available to her in one final display of hatred. You can see she just inhales sharply as she's now like right in your face, Courier. She looks at you, pure hatred in her eyes.
Would it be possible, as she's drawing in this hate and all of her followers' eyes are kind of on her as they're drawing this energy, would it be possible for me to use the spotlight to make it seem, create a mental illusion to make it seem like Eliza's the one doing that, to get the rest of the crowd to rush her in those final moments?
This is her turn.
Oh, gotcha.
So, you can do that if you survive.
Yeah,
this
100%.
roll.
100%.
Yeah.
Whoa, ominous! If you survive, just dropped.
Because what happens is, as she draws in this power, you can see the people that she's drawing the power from just drop lifeless. As she has taken every drop of energy, essence, power, anger from them, embodied it in herself, and she's just going to unleash it in one enormous wave. I'll need each of you to make a brawn and endure reaction roll.
I think Eliza's gonna use her spotlight for that cracked concrete. She's got her footing there, and it's just gonna pop free and just launch her up and away from this blast. So it's gonna be a hard landing, but it's better than the wave, getting hit with that wave.
Okay, so you'll get an automatic success with that extreme. So go ahead and make flip the coin, see if you get that spotlight back. Yeah.
I would also love to use a spotlight in this moment.
Okay.
I think she'll see it's still filming. Is going to possibly maybe one or two of the guards dropped at this point, if some of the life force and what have you, and is going to kind of use the guards as like a shield, but still like peep over and film.
All right. So you catch this. You use your extreme success to withstand or dodge, take enough cover, maybe using one of the guards as a shield as they get incinerated, so that you don't. And you're fine with that critical success aura. You manage to mitigate 3 points of grit, so you're only going to take 3 points of grit damage. And how about Gravistar? You are landed on an edge for me here, but it is a skull, so you lose your spotlight, unfortunately. Sorry. And you are incorporeal, meaning nothing physical can hit you, right?
Correct.
So you are immune to this
Yes.
blast of fiery energy.
Just standing there still, and once it all ends, just like, I'm still waiting for my check.
But as you see this last burst of energy, she's basically drawn all energy in this room into herself and just released it all one wave. And as she does so, she falls to the ground, flames gone. She is plain old Rhea once more. You notice as she drops to the ground, popping in through the hole that she burnt through the ceiling of this warehouse, a drone. You hear their words, and it's not just one, not just two, but it is an entire fleet of drones just making their way down, all of them with the Helios logo on them.
Aura, grab her!
I normal walk towards Rhea. I don't have powers anymore.
I don't know that. I don't know that. Seeing you not moving in a fashion that is appropriate, and the fact that if all of this glowing is done, it's dark in here now, she's gone. I grab her and I take her with me, and we're back in the university lab.
Okay, who are you grabbing? You grabbing Aura?
No, I'm grabbing Rhea
Oh, you're
before
grabbing
the
Rhea.
drones get to her. Yeah.
Okay.
Just shadow portal her right on out, and I take her to the only place that I can think of, and that's back in the lab.
Okay. All right. You and Rhea blink out in the shadow. What do the rest of you do?
I'm gonna
Oh, did
collect
I
my
get her?
hobble together fix there, and almost like I sprung at, like strained a hammy, kind of like hobble out the back door once I have oh, really gotta learn to stretch before superhero stuff.
Can I would like to change the location. I don't take her to the university because I know that Aura's got a thing about her privacy and whatnot. I'm gonna take her to my bike back at the studio. I'm gonna throw her on the back of it, and I'm just gonna take off.
Okay.
I don't even have a direction. I think I'm gonna look for an ice cream truck and see if I can find it.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
All right. Good time for ice cream. All right. So Aura, you hobble out of the back of this warehouse. How about the courier and FaZe?
I think the courier kind of shakes her head, sees the destruction, reaches out and grabs that very singed fedora off, grabs it in her hand, and is just gonna try to run for the exit.
Okay.
Oh my god. Can I how fast are the drones? Like what do they look like? What's up?
They're your standard like DJI type drones. It's kind of moving about the quadcopters.
Okay. Do they look like they have, if it's a DJI, do they look like they have cameras on
Oh yeah.
them?
They have cameras, and you can tell they also have what look to be little barrels. They're capable of weapons fire.
Okay. Can I do some portal shit and have them like depending on how fast that they're going? So you know how in Portal there's an achievement if you fall continuously for a very long time? I would like to do that with these drones to the
Okay,
point.
so it's like an endless, like a waterfall of drones.
Yeah, and at a certain point, they're going to collide with one another and hopefully do some damage to those cameras.
All right, so there are enough of these drones that it will, if you want to get all of them, it will require 2 points of power.
I will do that.
All right. So you see these drones as they swarm into the interior of this warehouse, start to sweep across, trying to look for survivors or the Archangel or you. They get sucked into this portal, and there's this like endless loop of drones just going from one portal to the next, back to the first one. And I would say that is enough to give you guys enough time to escape them, because they're kind of trapped in this endless loop. They can't give pursuit, they can't track you. You can just leave, and you can tell as the effects of the Archangel and the glow bands wears off on the survivors. It's as if they're waking up from a bad dream. They shake their heads, they're wondering where they are with these red strobe lights drenched from this malfunctioning water system, a hole in the ceiling, drones kind of in this endless loop. Place is scorched and singed everywhere, and they're wondering what the hell happened. Where this look like a vision of hell that you're in right now.
As I'm still I feel like I probably paused the live stream so I could do that. And then I'm going to start or like unpause or like cover the camera or what have you, a BRB screen, and then come back. And as I'm leaving, I would like to like show off those people basically like awake now. And I'll shout to them to like take off those tacky bands as I'm like as I'm leaving. You look like nerds, but the bad kind.
All right. So you guys all managed to beat a hasty and well-timed retreat from this scene of chaos and carnage, badly wounded, burned yourself. Where do you guys go? We know Gravistar is off on her bike in search of an ice cream.
I probably I mean I know my friend, so I'll probably go, I'll go to her. But I'll also see like some mirror masked person also limping. Like, you stand out. Hey, what's up? Who are you?
I think Aura's kind of in pain because maybe she zapped herself a little bit when she did that, which is why she's hobbling a little bit. Cosplayer, I want to say friends with the
courier?
Courier, yes. You should really one get a mask, two change your name because you kind of most wanted right now. I suggest Harbinger, since you just helped defeat the Archangel.
Ooh,
what?
That
What?
has a good ring to it.
I'm really good at this shit. Yeah,
Maybe.
and I'm just gonna edit. She just keeps kind of like hobbling down the alley.
So, Aura, this is the great phase I've been talking to you about. Streaming live, usually.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I didn't pay attention to like 80% of what you said when you gave us the recap on the whole thing.
You say you like roller coasters? We've got something better. Zara, if you mind?
She's battered, hands are burned. It's like as she stops the live stream before we start walking, and I just go,
Oh no! Don't tell me you're out of juice.
Come on, kid. Come on.
Blood is coming out of my head.
Come with me. Come on, kids. I'm gonna.
Okay.
I got first aid kits. Let's do this. This isn't the first time. I just
the weakest Tada like superhero pose.
I like to think the courier kind of puts her arms underneath the two of them and will use her last spotlight to hold their weight and help them hurry out of the scene. So they glow a little bit of lavender as we're able to kind of just rush out of there.
All right.
I would like to make it known that I am looking for Zemi's ice cream trucks. Very specific.
Yeah.
Very specific ice cream.
100%.
No, just a random one that would be driving around at, I don't know, 10 o'clock at night.
Can you flip a coin for me, please, courier?
And that
you finally lose your spotlight.
That is the last of her energy.
Her being nice.
All right. So as you are hobbling away, Eliza, you still have your flip phone, your last phone.
Mm-hmm. And that kind of floats over as she's carrying the two of them and opens up.
It rings.
Oh. I'll answer it. Hello, this is Eliza. This is Frederick's number.
How are you still alive?
They'll never believe it. I'm so good at this.
Is this Eliza? What is your last? Brooks? Is it Eliza Brooks? Is that right?
I'll hold the phone back. Oh my god, they caught on so fast. These guys are good.
Put on speaker.
Answered with your name.
Oh,
dummy.
Sure. Speaker. Yes, this is her speaking.
I was wondering. It's hard. You're a very hard person to track down, considering how infamous you are.
I guess you've seen the news.
Yes, and this is a female voice coming through the phone.
Do I recognize it?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Damn it! You see, like Aura is like silently like trying to kick a can or something.
Do you know who this is?
Actually,
You were there.
You were there. You recognize the voice too.
Oh. Oh! Is this about the job offer?
It is. I managed to catch just the end of your amazing show back at the Euphoria. And it seems that you have a couple of other friends with you.
She'll turn to phase.
Just starts flipping off the phone.
Oh, okay. I mean, they're preoccupied right now. But I can hear your pitch.
Well, I just wanted to extend the invitation to your friends as well.
Oh, what kind of invitation are we talking? VIP lounge, tour of the facilities.
Oh, the offer of employment.
Oh. Well, I'm going through a little bit of a rebranding phase. I can't speak for my friends, but I might need a little bit to think on this. Could I have my people call your people and get something set up?
Extend the invite. I'll be in touch.
All right. Bye.
And
As soon as it's hung up, Aura goes, "This lady gills her employees."
I'm sorry. Wait, who was this?
The CEO of Helios.
The higher up.
Not a good thing to have her attention, considering 2 of her people have disappeared. One we just offed as an archangel. The other one maybe summons demons. I don't know at this point. Maybe let's go experiments. I'm still unclear on that.
Yeah. Did they ever get that figured out? The whole Godzilla thing?
No, that's still in the city somewhere, probably.
Oh.
Distant roar. Ignored.
Ah! Explosion.
Yeah, ignore that. This is just Metrolina.
So where do you guys hobble to? Like, where are you going as you wander these streets?
So I think I get us somewhere where like no one is, and like quick change, and you just see a very tired looking person in probably like university sweatpants and a university sweatshirt. Come on. Do you have a change of clothes? You look a little conspicuous, and you're a top 10 most wanted person.
Alex, I look fabulous. Oh, I didn't know so scorch marks. Okay, actually, we do need a wardrobe change. Zara, could we go to your place? My place is kind of cordoned off with police tape.
Yeah, we can. Just
Perfect.
disassociate stares as explosions are happening in the background.
It's Metrolina. It's fine.
So, what happened to Rhea? Did she explode? Because that would be amazing.
No, she de-angelified, which I didn't know was a thing. We're gonna have to look into that more.
Oh.
And Gravistar has her.
Gravistar's not touching her, is she?
I don't know.
She didn't
Oh,
look.
no. Does anyone have her number?
What do I look like?
I don't know.
I don't think she likes us, so no.
Oh, no. Okay.
Do I still have the burner phone?
I don't think her hands burnt off because she was all like normal looking.
No, that's not the point. Rhea does something to people when she touches you. It's almost like she forces the energy into you. So if those two are touching, I'm very scared what could happen.
I'm gonna use the burner phone and just only send no context, no touchy.
Oh,
You
that's
get that text message, Gravistar. No touchy. From Aura.
That makes all and no sense at the same time.
It's that same anonymized number too, and it's probably not in your contacts. It's just a random text.
Yeah, no, it's just, I mean, she's very unceremoniously thrown on the back of my bike. Like it's just enough to where she won't fall off while I'm riding. So There's not like any skin to skin contact.
As the three of you walk away, and one of you ride away on a very sick-looking motorcycle, sirens start wailing in the background as they converge on the Euphoria. And another broadcast is sent out across the city. Once again, your face on camera, courier, security footage from the Euphoria highlights you, Aura, and a strange figure up in the rafters in the shadow, kind of moving amongst the floor. All of you guys wanted. The spokesman for the police, for the Metrolina Police Department, one Grace Dixon, takes the camera saying, please be careful and on alert for these highly dangerous criminals. If you see them, do not approach them. Please call the authorities. Stay safe. Meanwhile, high above the city of Metrolina, in a darkened boardroom, there is a figure of a woman silhouetted against the skyline of the city beneath her. Behind her, you hear a voice. He steps forward into the light, and you can see that he's wearing a white lab coat. And he's kind of meek, and he speaks hesitantly and softly. It works, madam. The energy feedback loop, it works. It just got we just minor tweaks. We can harness it and have endless power. We can abandon the fusion reactors, and this is like harnessing the power of the sun. You've done it. You've done it. And the female figure standing there doesn't turn. She just puts down a phone that she was holding next to her ear and says, they took her. They took my angel. Bring her home. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much. My Metrolina Monsters crew, our Thursday crew. Quick shout out to these fabulous folks. Their links are in the show notes below. Please check them out. They do fabulous work. And we'll see you here in 2 weeks to bring this arc to a conclusion. But stay tuned on Sunday morning when we get back to the Genesis crew, the murder hobos they are, who let loose a kaiju. And we'll continue their story. All right. Have a good night, folks.